on, guys. J plays here. Like it's more process elimination last time. They got him. They killed the best detective because they knew of his potential strengths. They knew that he was the best detective of all time, so they had to kill him. Yeah, I'm talking. Thank you. Oh, no, he's still going. Okay. Anyway, the culprit knew that Mystic's aura was just so good, so grand, that they had to take him out as soon as possible. That's the only reason why he died. There was no other choice. They could not wait around and throw their thumbs. If Mystic was alive for even one more second, the culprit would have been done for. They knew that, so they killed him. So now we gotta find out how he died in an investigation. Ooh. Anyway, let's keep going. Perhaps there was a toxin filling the room. I mean, it doesn't seem like he was, it was explicitly mentioned that it seemed like he was struck. Renegade operates a tablet used for the cameras which he had brought from the living room and replaced the moment right before Mystic's death. Yeah, it looks like he got... So I guess the spikes here are the evidence of if he got poisoned by a needle or something. So we actually can't get any evidence that he was poisoned in the first place. Shut up, Workaholic. I know that you're the culprit. You killed Mystic. You will pay. You played the voice. My bad. Me and everybody. He just said I'm built different. Bro, you are not that guy. Calm down. Gourmet wedged yourself in between Workaholic and Renegade, ending the argument by force. Despite his clear annoyance, Workaholic backs down. What's with them? Day by day, I'm sensing some serious tension between Workaholic and Renegade. What could have happened between those two? Renegade might be next. Posh. Posh's voice sounds out from the hallway. For some reason, Downtown and the others are gathered around Posh, whose face is bright red as she shouts. No particular reason for running away. Okay, dude.
俺たちはあんたの容疑を晴らそうと思って聞いてんだぜ。頭の悪い俺にだって魔界のおっさんが死ぬ直前まで一緒に行動してたあんたが怪しいってのは分かっちまうんだからよ。ヤマトちゃんの言う通りだって。うちや科学ちゃんや社畜さんだってほんの少し前まで罠部屋にいたんだから立場は同じ。ちゃんと事情を話してみんなを安心させてあげようよ。
我らはお主を助けたいだけなのだ、家族ども。
結構ですわ。私は誇り高きピンカートン家の血を継ぐ者。この程度のピンチは自分で切り抜けてみせますのであしからず。
家族さん。
Dang, well, okay. Posh ignores as and marches off. Well, grab her! Grab her! Grab her! Grab her! Grab her by force. Tie her up. We will
ご
force
めんみんな。
answers.
もうちょっと優しい言葉を使うべきだったわ。
All things considered, I think that was the most polite you ever could have been in that
し
situation.
ゃあねえよ。きっとあいつにも譲れない何かがあるんだろうぜ。
譲れない何かか。
Posh is extremely proud of her lineage. I wonder if her family has something to do with how strongly she's reacting.
しばらく放っておいてやれ。おそらく家族くんも彼女なりに魔界探偵の死を悔しく思っているんだ。なんせ自分がもう少しあの部屋にいたなら救えたかもしれないんだからな。
Actually, I'm pretty sure she also would have died with him as well. The culprit wouldn't allow such liabilities like that to happen after all. That's another point to consider. Even so, continuing her investigation in that state seems rash and counterproductive. I wish there was somewhere to help her.
協力できる者もいればできない者もいる。
Yo,
組織
What's
で
all
行
like
動するというのは
10 minutes ago was
そ
all
ういう
like,
ものだよ。
I'm gonna try to get all 12 people off the island. Nope, now it's all 11 people. We're cooked, one by one.
そうですね。
Everyone is coping with the loss of Mystic differently. Some even manage to remain unaffected, like Renegade Detective.
そうだ。魔界さんと親しかった文学さんは今どこに？
文学ちゃんなら死体が見つかった報告を受けて
Okay,
すぐ
well
に気
that's
絶しちゃったから、
that's real.
うちが部屋まで運んでおいたよ。
Yeah, we're not gonna have. You know what? We should also consider a possibility of Bookworm Detective being the quartering Duke, despite her having absolutely zero means of it. We can't discount any possibility. Just that'd be insane, actually. That'd be even more wacko than Mystic being the quartering Duke, like I said earlier.
さすがにあの子には遺体は見せられないよね。このまま事件解決まで眠っていてくれたらいいんだけど。
ありがとう、渋谷さん。そうだね。記憶力の優れた文学さんに魔界さんのあんな凄惨な姿は見せられないよ。
Yeah, don't let her see the body, please. The only memories of Mystic should be the good ones. An image of Mystic enjoying dinner with Bookworm flashes in my mind, and my chest suddenly aches. Bookworm already lost her parents to a murder case, to have her family taken away from her twice. I can't begin to imagine her sorrow. We have to get to the bottom of this, for her sake as well.
渋谷さん、僕に力を貸して。この事件を解決するためには君の力が必要だと思うから。
So are you saying
渋
Shibu?
谷さん、渋谷さん、渋谷さん、渋谷さん、渋谷さん。僕、渋谷さん、渋谷さん、渋谷さん、渋谷さん。
Yeah, I think he was calling her Shibuya. Oh my god. Downtown. It's like New York. Her nickname is New York Detective.
やる気満々じゃん。もちろんいくらでも手助けしちゃうよ。トリマ他のみんなと一緒にリビングに行って監視カメラの映像を確認しようよ。
Yes, we
手
shall
がか
find
り
all
映
of
っ
the
てるかもだし
clues.
さ。
I do as Downtown suggests and head to the first floor of the other detectives. But I get a sudden premonition! Suddenly sparks flash across my field of view. Wow, the same scene. Everyone's corpses are suddenly before me, the very same tragedy I saw in my dream. So I've actually done nothing so far to avoid this outcome. The dead bodies, stiffening flesh at my feet, the putrid smell of death, it all just seems so much closer to reality than ever. I can see the trajectory of this impending doom much more clearly now, because I guess I gotten closer, since it's been like a day since I had this. In other words, this outcome still hasn't been avoided. If anything, this is evidence that it's getting closer to occurring. Downtown's face, so joyful, mere moments ago, is now a bone-chilling death mask. I want to believe this is a lie, an illusion, but Mystic has been murdered. The Duke really is inside the manor, and he intends to kill us all. My pulse quickens. It's pounding so hard it hurts. If we don't unravel this case and find the hidden passageway soon...
無能先輩？急に立ち止まったりしてどったの？大丈夫？
you know, same old. So, essentially, Mystic was dead from the start.
ごめん、なんでもないよ。
I mean, I guess we can deduce who won't die at least immediately, based on that image. My mind steps back to reality. I smile back at downtown and she looks at me with concern, her eyes narrowing in suspicion.
怪しい。ギャルの勘が先輩は何かを隠してるって言ってるよ。
She's sharp. Those fashionista senses are no joke. There's no way I can tell her, you're all gonna die! Though I just try to keep smiling.
ま、言いたくないなら深くは聞かないけどさ。あまり一人で抱え込まない
Hey,
よ
don't
うに
worry, I
ね
have homes to talk to it with. It's completely fine.
焦らなくても平気だって。この数日の間に先輩がものすごく成長してること、うちは知ってるからさ。
そうかな。
そうだよ。はじめなんか死体見ただけで青ざめまくってたのに、さっきなんて他の探偵たちを
Actually,
まとめ上げちゃったじゃん。
it kind of is my job now. If we want to survive and, live and be happily ever
う
after.
ちが名付けておいてあれだけどさ、早く無能から
Oh, yes,
脱却できるといいね。
confident! Confident detective, let's go!
頑張るよ。
I give Denton a weak grin and keep walking. My head throbs at seeing the Denyoman's vision, but I can't let that get to me. If things don't change, there'll be no avoiding Wasakai. I have no idea how to pronounce that power still.
分かっているだろうが、先ほど見えた悲劇は決して君の妄想じゃない。遠くない未来で起こる結末だ。
How close is
そ
it
の
though?
事実を知るのは君しかいない。悲劇を回避するためにも、君の手でこの事件を解き明かすんだ。
はい。あんな悲劇、必ず食い止めてみせます。
Downtown praised my progress, but every bit of it is thanks to Holmes being at my side. What little ability I have is relied on her. But if it'll solve this case, I'll play the role of leader and guide these detectives. This is, after all, my duty as the one who inherited Holmes's power. What if it's like the other way around? What if Holmes inherited my power? Everyone aside from Posh and Bookworm had scattered in the living room. We set the tablet on the table and play the recording from the security camera. 7 o'clock in the
私が
morning.
科学君から毒入りの花瓶のことを聞いている場面だね。
Yo, bro, this is crazy. There was poison in the flowers. Holy crap, what? What? There was poison? Yeah, bro. They were trying to kill us all. We all would have gotten completely wiped out.
はい。食堂でお水をいただいている時に、ふと気になって花瓶の水も調べてみたんです。すると、花瓶の水から
That is so
毒が
convenient.
検出されて、すぐに社畜さんへ連絡をしました。
二人以外に誰か人影は見ませんでしたか？
この時は特に見ませんでしたね。
まさかヤマトさんが近くで聞き耳を立てているとは思わなかったよ。
8 in the morning, this is when this
その結果が
happens.
朝の騒ぎというわけですね。
So how much hours is he just getting confident? It was like, what, 4 hours at this point?
うわ、音がないのにうるさくてうざい。このカメラが音を拾わないタイプでよかったわ。
改めて見るととても恥ずかしいのである。
もう十分反省したから勘弁してくれよ。
9, like, oh, it's me, Watto. Ooh. This is like, I like this guy's design. But also, why does he always look like he's so incredibly, like, in pain all the time, whenever... Also, his hair kind of goes insane.
無能君、見事なまでにベッドに倒れ込んだまま動かないね。
武装さんたちを止めた後、急に気分が悪くなっちゃって。
Yeah, sick and tired of these detectives always
無能さ
fighting.
んはこの後、自分の部屋で寝込んだまま、事件直前まで動かなかったことを確認しました。この事件では、容疑者から外していいと思います。
Hey, that also means that I am also not the quartering Duke in the
同時刻
slightest.
私たちは魔界さんの作った朝食をいただいていた。10時頃までは無能君以外全員揃っていたと記憶しているよ。
10 in the morning with
10時
Techie
頃
and Renegade.
僕は下道さんと一緒に食堂を出て、罠部屋の調査に訪れました。
なんだか珍しい取り合わせね。二人で何を調べてたの？
部屋の各辺の長さだよ。ほら、1階のリビングと2階の穴部屋って間取り的に同じ位置にあるだろ。それぞれの辺の長さまで同じなのかどうか調べていたのさ。
調べてみたところ、どの辺も全く同じでした。 天井の高さまでまるっきり同じです。
Oh, so the measurements are the same as the other one, huh?
別に同じ間取りの部屋なら当たり前のことではないのか。
Well, confirmation.
でもほら、この洋館は1階と2階をつなぐ階段が長いだろ。普通は1階の方が天井が高くなる方が自然だと思うんだ。
I mean, there needs to be room for the
考え
spikes,
られ
though.
る可能性は1階の階段が2階に合わせて低く設定されていることだ。つまり1階と2階の間には本来なら不要な空間が生まれていると考えるのが妥当だね。
それって多分床から飛び出してくる針のためのスペースじゃね。あれだけ長い針だもん。どこかにしまっておくスペースがいるっしょ。
なるほど。普段は1階と2階の間のスペースに引っ込んでいて、罠が起動中にだけ飛び出してくるってわけだね。
So from a design perspective, the whole point of that room was to be a trap. Whoever made this in regular standard really is twisted. Noon.
この記録の通り、僕たちは12時頃に飛躍さんと入れ替わりで罠部屋を後にしました。
それから俺は書庫に行って犯行時刻までずーっとこの洋館の資料を読んでいたよ。監視カメラに映っているから確認してくれ。
飛躍くんはこの部屋で何を？
実は食堂で考え事をしていたら、ふと扉の構造が気になって個人的に調べに来たんだ。
扉の構造に何かおかしな点があったの？
うん、本当に些細な違和感なんだけど、この洋館はフロアごとに扉の設計が違うみたいなんだ。同じ客室でも1階と2階では扉の大きさと材質が違ってね。逆に同じフロア内なら罠部屋と客室のように全く趣向の異なる部屋
What
で
could
も
that
同
possibly
じ
mean?
扉が使われているんだよ。
それは確かに作為的だね。
別に扉を揃えるルー
Yeah,
ルな
but
ど
for
は
what
ないけど、
purpose?
フロアごとに分けているのは何かしらの意味合いがあるかもしれない。よく覚えておこう。
それから30分くらい扉を調べた後はもう一度各個室の扉を調べに戻ったよ。事件発生までずっと個室を調べていたし、カメラにも映っていたんじゃないかな。
確かに事件が発生した時、飛躍くんは個室にいたね。僕と武装さんの監視カメラの映像で見ていたよ。
12:30.
私は食堂で魔界さんと文学さんとこの館の構
Oh
造
my
に
god,
ついて
everybody was out of this room at some point. This is not
それから
helping.
この映像の通り3人で罠部屋を訪れている。他の部屋はすでにあらかた調べ尽くしたからね。もし仕掛けが残されているとしたらこの罠部屋だと予想したんだ。
成果はあったんですか？
なあ、罠以外に仕掛けがないことが分かったよ。部屋の構造的に隠し扉が隠れている様子はないし、科学君も推理していた通り床下には針が収まるスペースしかないからね。当てが外れたと思って文学さんと私は1階へ移動したんだけど、魔界さんだけはずっと一人で床を調べていた。
And I guess if he found it, then the code was like, oh, you gotta go.
気づきかけていたのかもしれないね。
Workaholic. 13:30.
社畜さんたちと入れ替わりで僕はもう一度罠部屋に来たんです。
Man, everyone wants to go to the. I feel like everyone at some point is running to the trap room, except for, I guess, a couple people.
家族さんと渋谷さんが車椅子を押してくれたおかげで楽に2階まで上がることができました。ありがとうございます。さすがに仲間として見過ごせないよね。
3人は何の調査で罠部屋に？
実は僕も飛躍さんと同じで扉の違和感に気づいたんです。うちは科学ちゃんに付き合っただけだよ。雑談する雰囲気でもなかったし全然力になれなかったけどね。ちなみにうちの聞いた限り家族ちゃんも罠部屋に用があったみたい。なんか部屋の隅に置かれた花瓶に興味津々だったな。
The vase in the corner, huh? 14. 100. This is when armor woke me up.
そう
So
そう
I was
ちょうど
sleeping
この
for a
辺りでマカイちゃん
while.
が隠し通路の謎が解けたかもしれないって言ったんだよね。テンション上がりすぎてマカイちゃんに抱きついちゃって家族ちゃんにはしたないって怒られたわ。家族さんも嬉しそうでしたけどね。そうそう自分の手柄みたいにおほほほ笑ってさマジウケたよね。
The cameras show Mystic speaking excitedly, even without sound. I can sense his congeniality. No one could have expected a murder was about to occur. Ah, man, you figured it out, bro. You gotta be taken now. He was too goated for the game.
うちがそのまま残ってたら助けられたかもしれないのにさ。僕も魔界さんの言葉につい安心して調査を中断してしまいました。僕がも
気が緩むのも仕方ないよ。映像を見る限り特に部屋には変わった様子も見られないしね。
If Polish was curious about the vase, maybe the vase had the poison in it. And that's when he got poisoned and killed. 1430. This is the moment Armor and I saw earlier. This is also when Mystic contacted us. Posh began acting oddly and rushes out of the trap room. Mystic is left by himself, barely moving to the point where it seems peculiar. He then falls to his knees, disappearing from the camera's line of sight. Then the door is closed, and then he is got. Oh, I guess also the camera got destroyed as well. After that, the door seems to close on its own, and the camera cuts out. Judging from the broken camera lying on the ground, the spikes must have hit it when they were shot out. And that's the end of the security feed leading up to the incident.
犯人らしき人の姿は映っていなかったね。
この映像と皆さんの話を取りまとめると、魔界さんに異変が起こり始めた14時半に罠部屋にいたのは家族さんのみ。直前まで一緒にいた渋谷さんは無能くんの誘いでリビングへ行き、科学くんは食堂へ飲み物を取りに行った後、リビングへと向かった。
俺は食堂の冷蔵庫を調べている時にガックンと鉢合わせてね、二人でリビングへと向かったんだよ。俺たちに続いてリビングに来たのは社畜ちゃんと文学ちゃんだ。実はリビングへの道すがら階段を降りてくる気配を感じたんだけど、あれは社畜ちゃんたちだったんだろうね。
私と文学さんは事件の起こる1時間ほど前からずっと書庫で調べ物をしていたよ。互いのアリバイを証明し合えるはずだ。
When it comes to this specific case, I don't think alibis are going to matter. In fact, the trap room could have been rigged at any time. I think the poison gas in the vase was what caused the death. And let's say that Posh isn't the killer. She could have been cowardly and simply rushed out of the room as soon as she noticed that poison was trying to take effect. I mean, if that's the case, she'd be a terrible person, but maybe not. We'll have to investigate some more.
それを言うなら俺と姉さんもだぜ。俺たちはずっと一緒に行動していたしな。
13時頃から犯行時刻まで娯楽室を2人で調べていたわ。監視カメラの映像にもバッチリ映っているはずよ。
僕はずっと客室で一人だったけど監視カメラには映っていると思う。
Well, we're not gonna find the culprit by footage then. We have to use good old investigation.
さっきも言った通り、客室で調査をしていた飛躍くんの様子は武装さんと僕が監視カメラで見ていたよ。
つまり事件発生時のアリバイが証明できないのは家族さんだけだね。彼女に伝えたらまた荒れそうだな。
We probably shouldn't tell her while she's in such a fragile emotional state. Best stay quiet until we've gathered definitive evidence. Even so, all of us have an alibi aside from her. This case only gets stranger and stranger.
ほぼ全員にアリバイがあるなんて妙だな。
同感。監視カメラがあるとは言っても廊下にはついていなくて死角は少なくない。ここまで見事にみんなのアリバイが証明されるだなんてもはや作為的としか思えないね。
Well, the Cobra definitely used it to the advantage.
下道殿、つまりどういうことなのだ。 難しい言い方をせずストレートに言ってほしいのである。
つまりね、この事件の犯人、透明人間は監視カメラを自らのトリックにしようとしたと考えるべきなんだよ。
Undoubtedly.
まさか抑止力となるはずだった監視カメラが犯行に使われるなんて皮肉だよね。ガックン大丈夫？
I mean, I feel like that's the correct thing to say. They simply used the blind spots, but that means that they were at least somewhat inconvenienced by the cameras. This wasn't an easy crime to pull off, no matter what way you look at it.
僕が監視カメラを作ったせいで。
I mean, come on, even if you didn't make the cameras, it would have just been easier. There probably would have been more victims. Renegade slowly saunters towards Tucky. His face is full of malice. It's hard to believe he's truly a detective committed to justice. I mean, in fact, think about it like this. If you didn't put cameras in people's respective rooms, there definitely would have been a murder at nighttime by now.
そうだよ。君のおかげで犯人は正体をばらさずに魔界探偵を殺せたんだ。これもそれも君の作る発明品。ああ、フレンズだったかな。君の親愛なる友人たちのおかげだね。君には素質がある。君のせいで死んだ魔界探偵の分まで。
やめろ下道探偵。
仲間をいじめてんじゃねえぞこら。
Dang. Rowdy and I step in to confront Renegade.
科学君は悪くないよ。下道探偵の言うことなんて真に受けちゃダメだ。
そうだぜ。お前がいいやつだってのはみんな分かってるんだ。俺たちで力を合わせて透明人間の野郎をぶっ捕まえてやろうぜ。無能さん、ヤマトさん。
Tears open Techie's eyes. He wipes his tears with the sleeve of his coat, puts on a dignified expression, and begins moving towards the living room door.
ありがとうございます。ですが、僕の作った監視カメラがこの事件を引き起こしたことは事実です。
That's not really a fact in the slightest.
制作者の責任として魔界さんの敵を必ず僕が取ってみせます。また
Well,
事件を解
if
き
you
明かし
look
た
at it
後
like
に
that, then I guess
こ
it's
のリ
fine.
ビングでお会いしましょう。
If that Techie exits the room, as worried as I am, he's overflowing with determination. It wouldn't be in my place to stop him.
面白くなってきたね。
何笑ってんだてめえ。次にあんなふざけた真似したらぶん殴るぞ。
どうして科学君にあんなことを言ったんだよ。彼を傷つけてお前に何の得があるんだ。
傷つけるなんてとんでもない。むしろ得があるのはガックン自身だろ。
He's got determination.
ああ、
彼は俺に責められたことで自身の発明が人死にを招きうると学んだ。ガックンはもっと素晴らしい探偵に成長するに違いない。探偵、いや探偵こそが命の重みをもっと体感すべきなんだ。俺も君たちももっともっと感じていこう。
ああ、そうかよ。じゃあまずはてめえを半殺しにして命とやらを感じることにするぜ。
Okay, I'm fine with that.
はい、
Oh,
スト
or not.
仲間同士で喧嘩はのんのん可愛くないわよ。
Gourmet steps Rowdy. She prepares a lunge at Renegade. There's no mistake. Rowdy's out for blood. It's a good thing Gourmet is here.
羽さん話してくれ。俺の勘が下道の野郎は放っておいちゃやべえって言ってんだ。
大切な戦力を削る気？私たちはこれから全員で魔界ちゃんを殺した犯人を見つけ出さなきゃならないのよ。それに下道ちゃんの言葉にも一理あるわ。
Oh,
良かれ
well,
と思った
I don't know
行動
what I
が
just did.
悪意ある人間のつけ込む隙を許しちゃうことはいくらでもあるの。
さすがは美食ちゃん。俺の言いたかったことを端的にまとめてくれたね。
あなたは言い方がまずすぎるの。いくら栄養たっぷりの料理でも見た目がひどかったら誰も食べてくれないのよ。言葉も料理も見栄えが大切だってことを忘れないでね。
そいつは失敬。よくよく肝に銘じておくよ。
Renegade hums to himself as he exits the room. I'm positive it didn't really resonate with him. He's as unsettling as ever.
すまねえ姉さん。確かにムカつく野郎だが、今は透明人間を見つけ出すことの方が先決だよな。頭を切り替えて
Let's do
捜
it!
査に集中することにするぜ。
その息よ。透明人間が相当に頭の切れる人物なのは間違いないわ。私たちも全力で挑まなきゃね。
Having said her piece, Gramay leaves the room with Roddy in tow.
社畜さん、今回の事件に外道探偵は無関係なのかな。
わからない。今回はほぼ全員にアリバイがあるから何も言えないというのが正直なとこ
Well,
ろだ
let's
ね。
just go ahead and start an investigation so we can, find what to make of
それに
this.
気になるのは魔界さんが見つけたという隠し通路のことだ。犯行のタイミングから考えるに今回の事件の目的は隠し通路を私たちに周知させないことだ。
Exactly.
そうなると
The
つまり犯
culprit,
人は
I guess, knew that he knew.
僕らをこのまま洋館に留めたいってこと？
わざわざ冷蔵庫の食料を潰したことを考えると、このまま餓死することを狙っているのかな。でもそれにしては。
なあ、仕掛けてくるのが遅すぎる。冷蔵庫の中身の処分ならロイスさんの殺害時に済ませておけばいいのだからね。
The killer hadn't troubled us much to the point where it's been concerning. Why empty the fridge now? And then there's the still hidden passage. Mystic's murder isn't the only mystery we need to solve. Now more than ever, we of the DA must work together.
社畜さん、飛躍くん、これから僕たちで協力して捜査を始めませんか。そうすればきっと。
君だけならいいんだけどね。
I'll be fine on my own, really.
申し訳ないけど今回は単独で捜査をさせてほしいな。みんなにアリバイがあり誰もが疑わしい状況だからね。万が一にも罠に引っかかる目は取り除きたいんだ。
Okay, dude.
飛躍くんはどうかな。
僕は一人でもう一度客室の扉を調べてみるよ。きっと隠し通路の謎を解く鍵は扉の違和感にあると思うんだ。僕がもっと早く隠し通路を見つけていれば魔界さんも犯人に狙われずに済んだかもしれない。
Oh my god. Can you guys stop self-blaming for 5 seconds?
僕の義務だと思うから。
Oh, it's my fault. No, it's my fault. My fault. My fault. Ah, who cares? Who
もし手
cares?
がかりを見つけたら探偵デバイスで逐一報告するね。
どこに敵が潜んでいるかわからない。君たちも気をつけてくれ。
Don't worry, I'm gonna just camp in a room with a camera. That'll be it. Dolphin workaholic next to the room. I would have liked to investigate with them, but when all of us are suspects, I can't just push them into it. Only 3 of us remain in the room, downtown Armor and myself. You know, it's crazy. It's easy to forget this dude was just literally just a normal investigative guy. He was like investigating like a pet killer like a week ago at this point. And I was like, oh, another dead body. Okay, we gotta get into the lock-in mode.
結局またこの3人で行動するってわけね。
無能殿、我はお主が言う通り協力が大切だと思うぞ。ぜひ我の力を捜査に生かしてほしいのである。
他力本願かっつーの。まあうちも一人じゃ何もできないから指示が欲しくて残ったんだけどね。んで無能先輩はこの事件をどう捜査していこうと思ってるの？右も左もわからないうちらに教えてよ。
Alright, I got it.
と
Crap, my mind's drawing a blank. There's still a ton of things to consider, but I have no clue where to even start. I'm racking my brain, but nothing's coming together.
落ち着け、ワト君。君が混乱していては二人も不安がってしまうよ。
Holmes appears at my side, smiling gently.
君も今実感した通り、事件には謎が山ほど存在する。手探りに捜査をしようとしてもうまくいかない。故に、まずは推理すべき点、ミステリーポイントをまとめるんだ。君がこの事件で最も解決すべきだと思う点を端的にまとめてみろ。
Okay, so basically how he got unconscious, how the door shut, what was Roddy up to, and that's it. Right, if this many loose ends, the first step is to sort out our priorities. Encouraged by Holmes, I turned to face the others. Ready to touch on the key points. It's murder. Okay, nice music.
この事件で解くべきポイントは3つあると思う。
Bro, if you say the exact points I just thought of, that'd be sick.
まずは
The chandelier trapped the door, opened on its own, the door that closed on its own, because that's how it works. It's a
扉
chandelier
に閉
trap!
じた扉。
That'd be hilarious.
まるで透明な人間が閉じたようにも見えるこの扉のトリックを解き明かさないといけない。2つ目は
The cause of Mystic's death. Well, we already know how he died. All these seem correct. Honestly, the cause of Mystic's death was probably from poison. But also, since we don't know the exact cause, that feels gotta be one of the things. The existence of the hidden passage, though, is definitely something of it. No, that's not right. That probably isn't a key point of solving this
2
case.
つ目は
Okay, I guess it'll cause Mystic's death. No, that's not right. It probably isn't. Okay.
2つ目は
Okay, well, it's vague. The location or existence is vague, bro. Whatever.
隠し通路の場所。赤井さんはおそらく穴部屋の仕掛けに気づいたせいで殺された。彼の気づいた何かを知ることが
I'm sorry, but this music's just so good I can't speak straight.
そして3つ目は
How the neurodetection is made, the placement of the poison vase, how the neurodetection was administered.
赤井さんに神経毒を投与した方法。監視カメラに監視された状況の中でどうやって赤井さんに毒を与えたのか、その方法を導き出す必要がある。この3つの謎を解くために僕らはまず監視カメラの映像をもう一度確認しよう。きっとそれがこの事件の謎を解く上で大切なことだ。
If we follow along how Mystic was investigating the room, we may be able to find out the existence of where the hidden passage is. The door closing on its own though, and also the neurotoxin is going to be a little more difficult than finding the hidden passage, I believe.
どうしたの2人とも。そんな固まったりして。
いやー、なんかリーダーの姿が重なっちゃってさ。
今の姿はまさしくリーダーの貫禄であったぞ。他のみんなにも見せたいくらいなのである。
Wow, I'm gonna blush. Thank you, Armor. Thank you, Downtown.
いや、そんな。
You're just saying that. I'm taken back by the comments, but I suppose their impressions are correct given that I'm following Holmes' direction.
うちは無能先輩のことを信じるよ。何か手伝えることがあれば何でも言ってよね。
今ので改めて我の感性よりも無能殿を信じるべきだと確信した。我は無能殿の手となり足となり全力で協力するのである。
ありがとう。2人とも。
Alright, I want you guys to, investigate. That's it. Just investigate. My chest tightens as I meet their hopeful gazes. I feel bad imitating Holmes, but if we plan on catching Mystic's killer, I can't stop now. I've got to live up to their expectations and give solid direction.
まだ少し自信は情けだったが、なかなかグッドな取りまとめだったよ。さあバト君、ここからが本番だ。初日に私が教えた通り、
Alright,
他の探偵
investigation
たちに
time.
指示を出していこう。君が介入しない限り、エンドシーンで見た未来の悲劇は防げないんだからね。
わかりました。見ていてください、ホームズさん。
Alright, apply to Holmes to my head and take one deep breath after another. This case, while caught on camera, is twisted as it is complex. Only Posh lacks an alibi, and if each of us is a suspect, our teamwork is compromised. There's no helping it. Only I'm aware of the future strategy that could unfold. The only way to stop it is to change the course of events.
最悪の悲劇を僕の手で覆すんだ。
And with that, I only have 2 people that's going to listen to me though, right? The second floor of the manor cannot be explored. The manor's second floor cannot be accessed, press triangle to move between floors. L and R1 display detective overview. This allows you to highlight any detective on the floor. 9 hours remain until annihilation. Oh, I can't make a save. Well, that's cool. I forgot how that works. Oh yeah, no, literally. Right, detective? Alright. So, there seems to be a little thingy here. Locked. Ransack's fridge. Could find something, could something have been left near the fridge? Try checking the area. What the heck is this? What the heck is this thing? RT.
成果を上げないと業績が
Intervention unavailable. Whatever. I can let you do your own investigations, I guess, because you're gonna investigate that by yourself no matter what. You're gonna go over here. That's fine. You three are.
頑張るよ頑張ります
What is it? Infer?
考えるんだ
我とて探偵
何か
謎を
よ
解くのだ
I hope I'm not incorrect about that.
どったの
Sorry.
どのあたり調べればいい
Is it
何か
infer
よ
inspect? I don't know.
どったの
I gotta love it when I forget about key mechanics of this game.
うちのイケてる推理見せてあげる
I can't take care of Renegade. Alright, so let's go up here, second floor.
僕だってみんなの力になる
Nor
よ
can I do anything with Doleful. Something about the store feels off, but what? Well, Doleful should find out. Posh Detective, can't interview, but you're gonna go over there. Techie is gonna go over here. And, oh, well, I can... Rowdy Detective's gonna go over here. I don't need to move Rowdy. I think it's fine. Where the heck is... Oh, yeah, no, Bookworm
なんか用
was
か
knocked out. I'll just go ahead and move you just for the heck of it. Alright, cool. Coolio. I think I can do a preliminary now. Good God, that is not that much at all. Oh boy. Wow. Whatever. Alright, investigate. Yep, waste an hour, guys.
恐れ入るよ
Is this one of Dolfo's bandages? Just looking at this much blood makes you shiver. His fortitude is admirable. A bandage with dried blood. Meeting certain requirements, such as performing well in a previous chapter's resolution, will cause residual thoughts to appear on the map. Residual thoughts are powerful feelings and memories that only competent I can expect it! Others may acquire evidence via inspection, but are unable to read the contents of an RT. If you happen upon an RT, move a competent detective over to reveal its contents. There's no point in this flower vase. They'll come to think of it. The vase in the trap room was broken. Does that mean broken flower vase?
これは
It's wet, but only around here. How unusual. If it was due to blood spray, there'd be other spots nearby. This may be worth analyzing. Wet floor. Alright, 8 hours until our harrowing doom. Wow, it is an RT over here, so that's cool. A residual thought. So where am I at?
頑張るよ
Oh. Alright, do map 5 movement. Alright, fire.
僕でよければ
I'll analyze that later.
片っ端から探すのだ
どったの先輩も一緒に調べないどうかしたのかなんか用かどうかしたのか
どうかしたのか合点承知である我にも我にも解けたのだ
うちら最高にイケてんじゃん
Alright, unionization sucks, so I'm gonna inspect this.
怪しい匂いがプンプンしやが
I
る
can't control anyone else, so I guess we'll just preliminary it. Store's one tough son of a gun. Was Zoro's just slapdash or did some Jamok mess with it? It really grinds my gears. A crooked doors. This is gonna take a while to get through, isn't it? I feel like that's... Alright. Investigation times, guys.
やはりそうか
To say the aim to destroy our food feels remiss. Finding poison would have been much simpler. They must have a reason for making a show of this. The ransacked fridge is a clue. 7 hours until annihilation. Alright.
どうしました
here, go on top of this.
どうしました？手がかりを見つけ出す頑張ります。
I mean, is it a sheriff inspection though? Is that what that is?
僕でよければ
Yeah, I guess it is.
手がかりを見つけ出すんだ。
合点承知である。
When it comes to analyzation difficulty is 4. Alright, so let's do it like this. Here, you infer here again.
脳が
You infer here
うちのイケて
again.
る推理
Switch.
見せてあげる。
I mean, I could have you go into this room.
どうかしたのか？
Move you over here
どうか
to
した
prepare
の
for
か？
next round, and I'll have you analyze the wet floor.
検証も？
Alright.
よくはなんか用か？
Yeah, now that I've done that, we can do the preliminary. Analysis completed. I got it. This stuff's water. That one perp must have had some reason for bringing it over to a trap room. I approached the hazy image, and my vision flickered. Suddenly, a scene flashes through my mind. It's when we were cleaning up after eating, following our escape from the trap room.
飛躍君、大丈夫？
Doleful tripped. I quickly reached for Doleful as he slips on the floor. He feels surprisingly light in my arms. I'm trying to show his frail body was gone through.
無能くん、ありがとう。
Is this like a flashback?
僕、捜査以外でも
Or maybe it's
年を
not.
踏んじゃうことが多くて。
Well, I mean, it is a flashback, but nothing that I've seen before.
体の傷跡を見ればわかるよ。昔からよっぽど苦労してきたんだろうね。
The cut Doleful got from that wire trap on our first day is still painfully fresh on his leg. It's been more than 24 hours since then, but a scab is yet to form. Looks like it'd bleed if you touched it.
足の傷、かなり深く切れてるみたいだけど、まだ痛む。
痛いのかな。もう痛みには慣れちゃっててよくわからないんだ。僕の本当の名前はレオ・グレイって言
Whoa,
うんだ
whoa,
けど
whoa, whoa, whoa. You just gave me your real name, man. What the heck?
ずっとグレイが
Real
人生
Grey.
続くのかなって昔から思ってた。
Thanks for the name dump.
同じ名字を持つ探偵コーデリア・グレイも不幸なことばかりだったし、
Who's
この
Cordelia
名前を
Gray?
持つ人の運命なのかもしれないよね。無能くん、
コーデリア・グレイ。フィリス・ドロシー・ジェームズが生み出した中でも人気の高い女探
Phyllis
偵だね。
Dorothy James. Oh, so this is one from a story then? She's first appeared in the novel An Unsuitable Job for a Woman, persevering against numerous setbacks and winning the hearts of readers worldwide. Given Doleful's inherent ability to track threats, the fact that he shares a name with her strikes me as nothing short of destiny.
無能くんもあまり僕には近づかないでね。また今日みたいに恐ろしい罠に引っかかっちゃうかもしれないよ。名探偵体質だなんて大嘘。悲劇を呼び込む僕には初めから探偵なんて職業は向いてなかったんだ。
I firmly grasped Doleful's shoulders, looking into his eyes, thinks in surprise that I voiced
コ
my
ーデリアが
thoughts.
評価されたのは多くの逆境に遭いながらも探偵として最後まで戦い抜いたからでしょ。傷跡を見ればわかるよ。飛躍君だってコーデリアみたいにこれまで逆境に立ち向かってきたはずだ。いくら
You
飛躍君
can
が信じ
do
なくても
it!
僕は信じてるから。探偵は君に、いや君にこそ向いてる職業だって。
無能くん、ありがとう。君みたいに弱さを分かってくれ
No
る人
problem.
がいてくれて本当によかった。
ところでさらりと本名を教えてくれたけど探偵同盟のメンバーとして大丈夫なの？
しまった。無能くんが相手だから
Wow.
気が緩んで
Complete. She'll kind of be over the course of like a day is crazy.
僕にはやっぱり探偵なんて向いてないよ。死んで塵になりたい。
I continue consoling Doleful as we finish putting away the silverware. I feel a bit sorry for him, but I'm honestly a little giddy. If he inadvertently shared his name like that, that must mean we're getting closer.
今の光景は 日の飛脚くんとの会話。どうして。
もう残留思念を読み取れるようになったか。さすがワト君、すごい
What
成
are
長
you
の速度
talking
だな。
about right now?
残留思念。心霊写真とかに写り込む人間の魂か何かですか。
近くとも遠からずだ。どのような物事にも痕跡は残る。その痕跡を読み取れば、どのようなやり取りが行われたかを導き出すことは可能だ。目の前の結論からどのような過程を踏んだかを推理し、過去の出来事を見通す。君の大好きなシャーロック・ホームズの好み推理方法にも通ずる部分があるだろ。
確かアブダクションって言うんでしたっけ。
グッド、その通りだよ、ワト君。ホームズの有能さが語られる際、真っ先に語られるのはわずかな情報から正確な仮説を導き出すその観察眼だろ。そしてエンドシーイングを宿した君の目ならば、いかに些細な痕跡であろうとも読み取れる。ホームズ以上のアブダクションが可能だ。つまり残留思念とは、君がその目で読み取った過去の事象そのもの。ひとたび触れれば、君は過去の事象を追体験できるはずさ。
How? So it could be from other people, not just me?
すごい。そんな力があればどんな事件も解き放題ですね。
まあとはいえ、今の君の能力では残留思念を読み取るまでに相当な時間と苦労を要するだろうがな。普通に事件を解こうとした方が手もかからず気楽だろ。推理に近道はない。必死にあがき、懸命に抗いたまえ。
万能な能力はないということですね。
I don't know, that seems nearly all powerful to
その
me.
限りではないかな。さあ、探偵としての成長を目指し、捜査を続けよう。
Alright, sorry, I just had a full-fledged flashback there. Is any more residual thoughts? No. Alright, cool. Investigate, guys. Okay, 6 hours, man. Alright, for starters, let me map-wide movement you over here. Well, I can't do the inspirations, but this is good enough. Alright, next.
なんか用か？
Alright, go in here
どうかしたのか？
and inspect
俺
it.
の土管は髪の毛一本見逃さないぜ。
Alright, preliminary. Just remain show me this Juruki's forensics function's going wild, pretty slick. It says this here is poison, I think. Toilet toxicology results. Poison in the toilet. Wait a second, was the toilet water poisoned? Anyway. Renegade's literally just doing nothing. Never change, Renegade. Oh, we did it! We finally got it! Phantom or no, there's something odd about how the door closes in the recording. Can we assume the door stop was altered to make it shut on its own? The investigation has progressed. Tech Detective is now intervenable. As investigations proceed, you may become able to invent characters you couldn't before. Timing varies for detectives, so remember to have them perform actions once it happens. Alright. Whew. Alright, my analyzation is a good 3. So, can I do this? Oh, I can't. Okay, well I guess Techie's good for that. Alright, I'll analyze the crooked doors. You can analyze the ransacked fridge. Analyzation sucks, so I guess I'll move you map wide. Can I not move you up the stairs? Well, I guess I'll move you over here just to see what I can do. Anyway, up here now. Where are you at, Techie? Analyzation sucks, so I'm just gonna move you map-wide movement since I can't do anything else over here. I'm just gonna move you over here so the next turn you can instantly. That was a weird way to move. Alright, and that's for you, Techie.
さあ実験を
The
始めましょう
analyzation's perfect 5, so well, not perfect, but I will get you to do a couple things. Let's look at the toilet
ど
one
んな
first.
証拠品だって調べ尽くします
Alright, preliminary. Let's do it.
科学的に考えましょう
The forensic report says the toilet water contains bathrocotoxin used in antiquary to poison arrows. Even a tiny dose of this neurotoxin can be lethal. So the pot was taken from toilet water then? And did he drink it? Gazing upon the fridge has me famished. Wait, perchance the culprit came into the cravings, absconded with a morsel or two? The investigation has progressed. Workaholic detective is now intervenable. It turns out you can fix the angle of the doors by simply adjusting the hinges. But were the hinges always bent this way? Damn spot appears to be no more than water. I got here from this. Better toxin was found, which can, yeah. There are signs which this name was taken, but it wasn't for purpose. I think I'm starting to get the picture a little bit. Ah, no. Oh, I can't do anything else anyway. Well, oh, I can work with Workaholic now, though. I mean, he was already gonna do inferring, but you know what? Screw it. There we go. I'm so helpful. Not bad at all. 4 hours is kind of intimidating, but I think I can get it done perfectly.
俺の五感は
Just inspect
髪の毛
here.
一本見逃さないぜ実験を
And then
始めま
Techie,
しょ
I
う
need you to analyze this broken
検
flower
証
base
な
for
ら
me.
任せてください
Alright, let's go over here.
何かよ
Dang, if only you can get over there that fast, but whatever. Alright. Let's move over here. And I guess there's no really preliminary anything I can do. Alright, I'll move you over here. And then that's for you, Armor. I'm not sure if I'll need you anywhere else, so let's just see if I can't have anything over here. Posture the face of the crime scene contain neurotoxin. If it's highly volatile, it could be the murder weapon, but something feels off. I discovered the trap set by the culprit. You found a trap laid by the culprit. Leave the detective the trap when the investigation begins and it's game over. Oh? You can make a trap. You can remove a trap by having the detective make some inferences on it to reduce its RP to 0. Be mindful of the text you can't intervene with. Be sure you don't land on spaces or traps. Hey, there's a spot where you can't see on camera because it's blocked by the table. Seems fishy. My gut says there's a key to solving the case. Evidence acquired. The security camera footage. Good lord. Alright, so we've uncovered some... Oh, you're going to a trap space. Oh my god, that's not good. Literally, what can I even do to stop that? This security camera has a blind spot. We should find out where that's at. You're in a transport as well.
みんなの力になれよ
How am I supposed to do this? Alright, you know what, screw it. Start off, hopefully if I make an inference, it can do anything. It can do something. Alright, what do we got, sir?
やはりそうか。
Whew. Done examining everything. All that was taken from the fridge was the ice from the tray. Somebody was ransacked to hide that fact. Wait, was the ice poisoned?
僕だってみんなの力になれよ
Oh my god. No, literally, what am I supposed to do? Oh my god. No, actually. Grimme's gonna go over there.
どうかしたのか
I think it's over. I think I'm gonna click investigation and it's all gonna end.
僕でよければ。
I mean, I'll see if anything bad happens, but I think I just lose. There are poison users even identified. Someone's begging us to solve this one. I messed up. Handling the poison. Rowdy, you must stay alive. Yeah, okay. So she got, oh my god, this is like some weird stuff. Alright, let's restart from this one. Well, I wasn't quite as good as I could have been there.
どうかしたのか
考えるんだ。
我にも
何か
我にも
よ
解けたのだ
何かよ協力し合ってこそ探偵っしょ
Oh my god, the boost! I made it so much easier to hit!
つまり、
Okay, so I definitely wasn't using this right. I really didn't think I was gonna work. The culprit's been invisible because the door shut on its own. This wasn't trip behind it, and the doorstop will prove this crime isn't supernatural. The investigation has progressed. That was, wow, that was really cool.
M どうかしたのかこの辺りを探せばいいのだろう
Whew! Not even I could doubt it on its poison. Sorry, but I'll just have this hostile way I felt so much as a taste. Alright, so I managed to make them investigate the poison without, you know, getting murdered. Which is a very huge plus, I feel like.
どうかしたのかなんか用か俺の五感は
Oh! Ah, shoot. I've been poisoned. I gotta get out. Wow. Dang. We won't make it in time. I guess my power is more enough to reverse this tragedy.
手で
Now that can be fine. I'm trying to
悲劇を
get it so
覆
far.
すんだ。
I'm trying to figure out something. Oh, well, you got cooked. Okay, I managed to get all these red spots this time around. New keyword. And now what I'm doing my analysis is, but I also have all the red spots. They give me keywords. That's pretty cool.
俺の五感は
とりあえずやってみるのだ
Oh, I think I got that. With just an
科学的
investigation,
に
sure
考
go.
えましょう
I've locked it. It smells. Seems someone took the ice out of the tray. What use could they have had for it? All right.
なんか用かどうかしたのかなんか用かなんか用か
All right. Move right the doleful, and then give your earnest
一
assistance.
丁かますところ僕にご用ですか
All right.
僕が解決しましょう
Assistance is also better
力を合わ
with
せ
you
て
as
立
well.
ち向かいましょう
All right. Let's do our best. If you combined efforts, we almost have it. We almost have that as well. Okay. Well, I think it's
どうされましたかどうされましたか
alright, we'll have it like this then. And for this thing right ahead of
し
you,
といてやるぜ
and then
僕
Techie
が解決しましょう
also Instead of that, why don't we analyze the broken flower vase?
何か
There.
妙ですね
I think it's good to start investigations. A phantom criminal preposterous. All I did was set the door closed before I'm using a trick of some sort. How sly. What? It opened something. Oh, I'm cooked. It's over. The keywords weren't worth it. Using the key as a blind spot, switching ice in as a doorstop. Anyone in the trap room could have stunned it. But how would they get the doors shut? The ice would melt. What are you talking about? If you're using ice as a doorstop, then once the ice melts, then the door's cooked. It shuts. How can I risk it myself? We struck low by his common poison. Oh my god, I forgot looking for the poison. I had it done at the very end. I messed up to the poison. Oh my goodness.
どうかしたのかズバー貸しな一緒にやんぞ
そう。
Poison murder weapon was small enough to flush and would need to be sharp. Was it her? She was in the trap room and she has all of the means. Oh my god, did I get it done in time? Oh, 11! Shut up. Oh wait. Oh my god, dude, I literally messed up at the last possible second. That's actually crazy.
お見せしましょう
I was literally one short. Okay, I'm gonna get the next round. I think my issue is I'm going for those red sparklies a little bit too much. I'm gonna hone it down a little bit. And I'm definitely gonna get it by then.
何か用ほら
Oh
一緒
heck
に頑張
yeah!
ろう
It's almost as good as the system we can get. Come on, this has to be it. Boost between 4 people. Yeah, 30. There we go. I got an achievement for that. The poison murder weapon was small enough to flush and would need to be sharp. Was it? Okay, but I also got this is also everything else. Oh. Okay. Yes. Give me my results. Keywords. I didn't get that many keywords though. I got my residual thoughts. I didn't get all the keywords. I don't know how you could have possibly gotten all the keywords without messing some stuff up.
あれ部屋で休んでる文学ちゃんはわかるとして無能先輩武装のバカと科学くんもいなくない
あ、二人にはちょっと事情があるから気にしないで。
So I got new keywords. Is that in the lexicon? Oh my god, it is. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so some of these are just like whatever we learned, but going in more detail. This one though is about Doleful, how Doleful joined the Detective Alliance, with Workaholic being like a deadly situation when he met Doleful. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go back and replay that thing to try to get all of the things, because I would like to be a perfectionist. I just realized that the game saved over there, so I will never be able to get those ever again. Well, whatever.
これで全員だよ。
The detectives gather in your living room as per my request. There's no going back now.
一人で平気か私が隣でリードしてあげてもいいんだぞ
I got this. Don't have my evidence. Whatever. I think I know how Mystic was killed. The poison was emitted through, I guess, water? Water vapor, maybe? Or, like, Mystic drank something? It was, no, it was a needle that was good enough to fit through the toilet. Okay, but I know how the thing got shut. I think he replaced the wooden block for a block of ice, so it was, like, on a timer, essentially. So once it was poisoned, at the same time the ice ran out, then that's it. So I guess you maybe use the poison for the ice and the ice to make the door shut by itself. So it wasn't a phantom killer, it was just literally just a mechanic.
平気です。これは僕が解決しないといけない事件ですから。
見違えるような成長にときめいてしまうな頑張れワト君私は今回極力助言はしないよ
Alright, time to lock in. I'm explaining how Mystic died. Without Holmes moves away from me, I give her my thanks in my head. Now all that's left is to get this done. I'd have to look at the evidence, but I think I could figure out how the poison was administered. And I'm pretty sure the ice thing is how he was, the door shut by itself. Okay, holy crap, that was loud. I don't know what I clicked. Anyway, the reason why the fridge was ransacked was to simply hide the fact that the ice was taken. Because if only the ice was taken, that would explain it very much faster. It's not to be to reverse this gruesome
皆
tragedy.
さん集まってくれてありがとうございます。魔界さんを殺した透明人間の正体が分かったので皆さんをお呼びしました。
一体誰が透明人間なの？まさかこの館には本当に透明人間が？
落ち着いて飛躍くん。この事件は確かに不可解な点が多かった。
It kind of feels a little simple once you have the evidence.
この事件に透明人間なんて存在しない。これは姿形を持った人間が悪意を持って行ったれっきとした殺人事件だよ。
透明人間がいないことなど分かっておりますわ。バカなことを言うのはおやめなさい。
You know, I guess what I don't understand is why Posh decided to leave. That's like the only thing.
重要なのは監視カメラに映らずに魔界探偵に毒を与え扉を閉じたその方法でしょ。
Probably from the blind spot.
毒の与え方についてはこの私が花瓶を利用したトリックだと見事に紐解きましたが、扉をどうやって閉じたのかその謎が最後まで分かりませんでしたわ。
あの扉が閉じた理由は簡単なことでしたよ。あの扉は閉じる必要なんてなかったんです。なぜなら自分で勝手に閉じてくれるんですから。ただ扉が閉じるのを待ってもらうためにはあるものが必要だったんです。
何を言っています。もっと明確に上流階級にも分かるよう説明なさい。
それは扉のつっかえ棒の代わりとなるものです。
Decided to ransack the fridge. No, they decided to quickly make sandwiches. Anyway, let me look at the evidence and see if I can figure out everything else. Yeah, this wet floor is probably from the ice. The flower vase was broken, which I'm not quite sure what that has anything to do with that. And the doors. I don't know about the doors. I don't know why the guy would decide to mess with the doors. Is that like the experiment of everything else to see how the doors work in the first place? I don't know. They took the ice, they put it as a doorstop, the ice melted, the door shut. That's how he was killed. I'm not sure about the poison of this. Okay, so the doorstop wasn't seen by the camera, so someone could replace without being caught. I guess anyone who looks at the camera with the intention of murdering someone would notice that. So that's how he was killed, first and foremost. When he got by the spikes, that's how he was able to have the door shutting. This part, though, which can apparently cause extreme reactions to skin contact, it's a little bit more interesting. We can think about that in a little bit. But how he was like killed by the spikes, this one's simple.
冷蔵庫を荒らしたこと、あれは今回のトリックに必要な行為だったんだ。
無能君の言う通りだよ。私だけでは気づけなかった事実だが、あの冷蔵庫が荒らされたことには重要な目的が隠されていたんだ。
そんなの俺たちを飢え死にさせることだ。
That's what they wanted us to think. But if they wanted to starve us, they did it at a very incorrect time.
いや、
A very weird time.
早くから行うはずだよ。監視カメラがつけられて犯行がバレる危険性も高まったあのタイミングにわざわざ食料を減らす意味はない。冷蔵庫が荒ら
そんなこと言われてもよ。冷蔵庫なんて荒らしたって食料以外には何も。
I will explain if you will be a little bit patient.
食べ物が荒らされていたのはカモフラージュ。犯人の目的は氷を手に入れることだった。
Yep.
氷なんて何に使うんだよ。
It's a complete natural timer.
時間が経てば消えてかつ硬いものが犯人には必要だったんだよ。
There's only one thing the ice could have been used for. As a doorstop. Why was my trust level fading there?
扉が閉じるのを防ぐつっかえ棒の代わりがね。
つっかえ棒の代わりってわなべ屋のあれか？
Yep.
そうだよ。わなべ屋でトラップの作動スイッチになっていた扉には 昨日から床につっかえ棒が差し込まれていたよね。
And that actually works to the killer's advantage.
監視カメラの映像だけ見ていると犯行時に何らかの方法でつっかえ棒が抜かれたようにも見えるけど、それは違ったんだ。
The doorstop was replaced by ice.
事前につっかえ棒を抜いておいて、その代わりに氷を埋め込んでいたんだよ。
どうして気づけたんだい？確かに現場の扉付近は濡れているけど、飛び散った血との区別がつきにくかったろう？
監視カメラの映像のおかげです。罠部屋の映像を注意深く見ると、犯行直前につっかえ棒のあたりが照明の光を反射し始めていたことが分かったんですよ。おそらくつっかえ棒代わりの氷が溶けて水たまりができていたんでしょう。そのおかげでつっかえ棒が差し替えられていた可能性に気づけたんです。氷をつっかえ棒に差し替えておけば、時間が経てば勝手に溶けて、支えを失った扉は勝手に閉じていきますからね。
However, that means that this would have to be prepared in advance, with the culprit knowing how long someone would have to be in there
犯人
for
は
the
氷
work.
を魔法瓶か何かに入れて持ち運んでいたはずです。ただ、いくら魔法瓶の中に入れていても氷は溶けていくから、事件直前に犯人は冷蔵庫を荒らしたんですよ。
いい推理だ。私も同意見だよ。実は床に散乱していたものを一つ一つ調べていたら、製氷皿に奇妙な点を見つけてね。本来水が溜まるはずの皿の内側に不自然なほど水滴がなかったんだ。この製氷皿は氷が抜かれた状態で外に放られたと気づけたんだよ。
あれだけ盛大にばらまかれた冷蔵庫の中身を一つ一つ調べるなんて、よくやりましたわね。
普段のデスマーチに比べれば全然苦じゃないよ。むしろ得意分野さ。
ちょい待ち。でも扉ってつっかえ棒がなくなったからって勝手に閉まるもんなの？
Of course it would.
うちは罠部屋のある2階の部屋で寝泊まりしてるけど、勝手に閉じたことなんてないよ。
僕もその点は気になってたよ。
Does this have anything to do with the design of the doors then?
でもそれもすごく簡単なトリックでごまかされていただけなんだ。
I guess it has to do with that evidence,
ご
right?
まかされていた？
そう、犯人は扉に些細な仕掛けを施すことで僕らの認識をごまかしていたんだ。それは
Well, we already got the third one out the way. Make every door look the same. Here, yeah, it's something to do with the crooked doors. But Ben hinges why the doors still got open. Who could have tampered with them? It was misdirection. They messed with the doors. Like this, right? Yeah.
2階の一部の扉を開きにくいよう細工しただけ。そんなシンプルな仕掛けで犯人はこの建物全体の立て付けが悪いよう僕らに誤解させていたんだ。
So the culprit messed with the doors to simply make us think it like that.
飛脚くん、ずっと部屋の扉を調べててくれていた君ならその意図も分かってるんじゃないかな。
So the doors were all the same. The culprit just measured them on purpose.
実はこの扉は立て付けが悪いわけじゃないんだ。扉の開閉を支える蝶つがいが歪められているせいで閉じにくくなっているだけなんだよ。わざわざ蝶つがいを歪めたの？何それ？そこまでして扉を開きにくくするとか意味わかんないんだけど。
So we would think that they're hard to open and
実
close.
際に見てもらうのが早いよ。あとは上の罠部屋に行って確かめてみよう。
We had to trap him. Just I had requested the door has been repaired.
扉が治ってる？どうして？
なるほど。武装君と科学君がいなかったのはこれが理由だね。
ええ、科学君と武装さんには扉の修理をお願いしておいたんです。
You know, with this case, we should be able to write off some people as suspects. Considering who was in the room today, it could be anyone who wasn't before a certain time. The people who weren't in the room aren't even suspects in the first place. I think with every growing case, we're going to close on who the quartering Duke is. And I am noticing that Workaholic is still one of the suspects. I'm just saying.
蝶つがいの調整もバッチリです。他の扉と違って
Gourmet isn't one
歪みも
at
な
all,
く
I'm
取
pretty
り付けら
sure
れます
then.
よ。
Because I don't think she was in the room on the security cameras at all.
文学殿が言っていた通り、この扉は他の客室と全く同じサイズだったのである。
Right. Earlier I asked you to take a door from another room and reattach it here. Of course, its hinges were bent as Zolfo pointed out, so I had to take it repaired. Now it should work as it originally intended.
東側の扉は開いてあるから西側が閉じても平気だよ。渋谷さん、その開いている扉から手を離してもらっていいかな。
Downtown gingerly removes her hand, and then the door begins to shut, just as we had seen on camera earlier.
どうなっていますの？
この洋館の2階は本来扉が一人でに閉じるような構造だったんですよ。
Yeah.
それはわかりましたわ。ですが、こんな簡単な事実になぜ私たちが
It's
気づ
because
か
you're
な
a
かった
little
のか気
bit
にしてい
slow
る
in
ん
the
で
head.
確かに妙よね。いくら他の部屋の扉が歪んでいるからって扉が勝手に閉じることくらい気づけそうなものだけど。
ええ、その通りです。この事件のポイントは実はまさしくその違和感なんですよ。
違和感？
犯人は今回のトリックがバレないよう心理的な誘導をいくつも仕掛けていたんです。まず2階の扉が開きにくい理由は立て付けが悪いからだと真っ先に言及することで深く考えさせないようにした。部屋の罠が判明した後は自然とつっかえ棒を用意させて扉が一人でに閉まることを気づけないような状態にした。
Wait, whoa. Hold on, are you suggesting that someone is cover right now then? The person who had the door stopped then?
扉を破壊させて証拠を隠滅した。犯人はごくごく自然な会話のやり取りだけで僕らの印象や行動をコントロールしていたんだ。
Thinking back, each comment they made had entirely manipulated our train of logic. We've been playing into the hands of this alleged phantom, a person who hid their murderous intent behind an easygoing facade.
扉の開きにくい理由を立て付けが悪いからだと言ったのもつっかえ棒を取り付けるよう
I'm
指
gonna
示
be
したのも
honest, I have no idea who you're talking about right now.
提案したのも全て同じ人物だった。この事件の犯人は一人しかいない。
Ah, bananas. It's our deal!
もっと考えるんだ。
I didn't actually mean to say that. It's me! I lost trust factor. Dang. It can only be one person, huh? Downtown? Let's see. If it has to do with the person that ordered the door to be broken, then for this case, it couldn't be workaholic, it couldn't be techie, couldn't be renegade, couldn't be doleful, couldn't be bookworm, could be downtown armor rowdy, and lastly, it could be posh. Those are the main suspects in my mind right now. I'm having a hard time recalling who exactly was the one who ordered us the trailer and the door and who had the thing. I think downtown. That is what I'm being told by my mind, by my thoughts. I think downtown. Downtown was there when we watched the guy collapse, right? But Posh was in the room when he was about to die. I think I have enough trust value to take those wild guesses. It's not armor. Alright. Downtown?
渋谷探偵、
Oh my god!
君こそが破壊探偵を殺害した透明人間の正体なんだ。
I didn't want to have to believe that though.
渋谷殿が魔界殿を殺
Hold
した
on.
犯人。
Calm down a minute. This has got to be some sort of misdirection, right? If we're saying that the same person who murdered Mystic also murdered Senior Detective and is also the quartering Duke, there's no possible way it'd be ending this quickly. So just because she murdered Mystic doesn't mean that she murdered everyone else. And the reason that Mystic was murdered was because they didn't want, well, I guess she didn't want him discovering the secret entrance, or no one else discovering the secret entrance. We also didn't go through how he was murdered.
面白い冗談だな、無能の兄さん。こいつの推理力は俺とどっこいなんだぜ。
Downtown's gonna have had enough time to do this, though. Because thinking back, she was in this room, so she could put the ice there. And she did have us break down the door to make us to go to the hinges. I'm pretty sure she had the wooden door stop. I literally just couldn't remember who had that, but it makes sense that it would have to be downtown, so that's why I clicked that option. I think, like, in terms of, like, alibi-wise, yeah, she doesn't have anything going for her. She does fit the bill in every conceivable way, but I don't know the motive though. Like, what the heck?
渋谷、お前からも反論してやれよ。兄さんの推理は何かの間違いだってな。そんなのは
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are we admitting it, bro? We're not gonna fight this?
この中でも推理力ビリッケツのうちが犯人とかちょっと受け狙いすぎじゃね？うちの発言がどれも犯人に利用されちゃったのはマジでごめんだけどさ、それを理由に犯人だって決めつけるのはさすがに無理あるっしょ。
You sound way too relaxed about this.
自分の推測で人を殺人鬼扱いする覚悟。
All right, I sure am. Downtown stone cold gaze silences me on the spot. Now there's a look that could kill. Am I facing the genuine hostility of a murderer, or someone willing to take the life of another, of someone?
罪がバレたら今まで積み上げてきた全てが崩れるんだから当たり前だよな。
This is the reality of solving a murder case. It's essentially the same as a death sentence. I've always dreamed of being a detective, but I wasn't prepared to corner someone like this. My legs tremble as I nearly retract my accusation. But no, there's no way I can back down now.
てかさ、扉を壊すよう提案したのだってあの時は壊す以外に選択肢なかったじゃん。それで人を犯人扱いとかマジありえなくね？
It's fair to say the killer had every single detail of this crime planned out. So obviously everything was in their control.
うちも手伝うからさ、もっと冷静にいろんな可能性を考えてみようよ。
推理は撤回しない。犯人は君だ、渋谷さん。
Do I have to prove it now?
発言はあくまで渋谷さんを疑うことになったきっかけの一つでしかなかった。信じたくなくて。
When did this guy get so good at investigating
だっ
though?
て考えたさ。
You considered every possibility? Like, what are we on,
考
bro?
えれば考えるほど君以外に犯人は考えられなくなっていったんだよ。
Honestly, the things that you already said is enough for me to be completely sure that Downtown's the killer. She's the only one that could have done it, essentially. Broke down the doors to make it like a psychological trick controlling our investigation. She could have put the block of ice there as well. There is a couple more factors to consider, I guess, though, so we gotta go through that. But also, hey, if it's Downtown, we gotta get rid of her. She's gotta go. I don't care who it is. They gotta go for killing Mystic. I can't even be shocked, man. Because I did also consider Downtown, like, along with, like, Workaholic. Okay, because Workaholic, I got hatred towards that, man. But Downtown? Like, she's sociable, she's chatty, she could definitely organize a lot of killings.
たくしつこいな。人を疑うなら証拠を出せよ、証拠を。人の発言の上げ足取るだけならネットの内ブログでもできるっつうの。
That's it! That's it! I got it. I just realized the evidence. The toilet poison thing. The chemical thing. I took a shower, right? And then she went into the bathroom. And it was right after that I discovered that the fridge got ransacked. That must have been when she did all that stuff. Yeah, that's the only thing that can make sense, isn't it?
そもそも魔界ちゃんを殺害した毒は花瓶の水に混ぜられてたって家族ちゃんが推理してたじゃん。
I got it all figured out.
うち以外にだって犯行は全然可能っしょ。うちが殺した証拠はどこにあるわけ？バカなうちにも分かりやすく教えてよ。
Alright, I'll explain it plainly.
それじゃあまずは魔界さんを殺した凶器から説明するね。要点から話すと、家族さんが気づいた割れた花瓶の毒は犯人が用意した目くらましに
Because it
過ぎな
wasn't
い
the
んだ。
poison from the vase.
相手は優秀な探偵の魔界さんだ。あれほど露骨に毒をまかれたら警戒するはず。注目しなかったのはきっと無害だからだ。つまりあの割れた花瓶は
The broken vase was a red herring.
あの割れた花瓶はミスリード。魔界さんに毒を与えるために用いたトリックから目をそらさせるために用意されたものだったんだ。
Alright, now I think I know where Watts was coming from. No, I do know where Watts was coming from. Using all the evidence and all uses of the case, it could literally only be Downtown. Right. It's making perfect sense in my mind now.
なんですって？この探偵序列5位の私がミスリードに引っかかったと言いますの？
Well, duh.
ええ、その通りです。自分に容疑がかかっていて焦っていたあなたは犯人からするととても都合が良かったのでしょう。いえ、今回の事件の特性上 容疑がかかった探偵が焦るのも見越していたのかもしれません。だってあの毒入りの花瓶じゃいつまで経っても毒なんて与えられるわけないんですから。
どういうことですの？実際この洋館内には危険な毒ガスの吹き出る花
I
瓶
mean,
が
that's also a red herring as well, isn't it?
検証してみた結果、あの花瓶の水に混入した神経毒は揮発性が薄いことが分かりました。つまり部屋に充満したりしないんです。
That's exactly it, Teki. The poison involved in this morning's fight between Amor and Roddy differed from that found at the crime scene. When prepping the poison for the trap room, the culprit likely chose one with a low volatility on purpose so they wouldn't have to inhale it.
毒ガスを吹き出す花瓶があれば、当然犯行現場の花瓶も同じ毒が入っていると思って。
So basically everything from this morning, the entire day was a mind game.
それじゃあ一体どんな方法で魔界さんを毒で苦しめたって言うんですの？あの監視カメラの映像には何も映っていないんですのよ。
いえ、凶器なら映っていますよ。渋谷さんは凶器を常に持ち歩いていたんです。
常に？はい？はあ？意味わかんないし。マジで何言っちゃってんの？
そんなに自信満々なら言ってもらおうじゃん。うちが魔界ちゃんを殺したっていうその凶器の正体をさ。
渋谷さんが魔界さんを殺した凶器は
Her nails.
つけ爪。渋谷さんがよくマニキュアを塗っているそのつけ爪こそ今回の事件の凶器。
Because the toxin that you
仕業
used
に見えた原因だったん
is
だ。
applied by touch. And so therefore, you simply touched Mystic, and that's how he was poisoned. Oh wow, that reaction certainly gives away something, doesn't it? The color drains from Downtown's face in an instant. She must have been confident that she wouldn't get caught. As it so happened, this case was hiding yet another exceptional trick. Had we approached things in terms of how the weapon was concealed, we may not have realized the horrifying truth of what that weapon was.
渋谷さんはナイフ状に尖らせたつけ爪の先端にマニキュアに見せかけた神経毒を塗って魔界さんに突き刺した。
Yup.
今回検出された神経毒は皮膚に接触しただけでも死ぬほど強力なバドラコトキシン。渋谷さんは自分のファッションに落とし込むことで恐ろしい凶器を常に持ち歩いていたんだ。
Now, we think that's something.
ちょっと待って無能ちゃん、つけ爪をつけるのは朝の身だしなみの時間でしょ。
Except she didn't.
犯行の時間には全部乾いちゃうと思うわ。
いくら探偵同盟の仲間だからってあの百戦錬磨の魔界さんがそうやすやすと不意打ちを食らうとは思えないよ。渋谷さんはどうやって魔界さんに爪を突き刺したというのだ。
2人が指摘した問題を解決するために渋谷さんはこの3日の間とても簡単な心理トリックを
There
施し
is
ていたんです。
no way that she's recording Duke, right?
思い返してください。渋谷さんは食事中にもよくマニキュアを塗り直していましたよね。だから魔界さんは隣でつけ爪に毒を塗られたことに気づけなかったんです。
Oh, I thought it was gonna come back to the bathroom thing.
じゃあもしかして監視カメラに映ったマニキュアを塗る渋谷ちゃんの姿って。
はい、あれはマニキュアを塗り直しているんじゃない、凶器であるつけ爪に毒を塗っていたんですよ。
Dang, bro. What a great trick. Nobody would ever assume the person who were next to them was putting poison on their nails. But sometimes it's hard to see what's right in your nose. Of course you didn't notice her as she boldly prepared her scheme in plain sight.
それに加えて渋谷さんは体に触れるスキンシップも多かった。
Yeah, she definitely did all that over the past few days as well. So obviously getting close by someone wouldn't make them suspicious.
魔界さんが隠し通路の発見を報告した時、渋谷さんから抱きつかれたところで疑わないし、爪で多少出血しても文句を言うわけもない。
So that's when it
あとは
happened.
魔界探偵に毒が作用して氷のつっかえ棒が溶けて扉が閉じる光景をリビングで見届ければいい。アリバイも完璧に出来上がる。
I mean, come on, bro. Like, actually, that's crazy. So the point of the room was kind of to conceal its cause of death as well as give herself an alibi.
お待ちなさい。仮に渋谷さんが犯人だったとして私が現場を離れたのは偶然でしたのよ。
Okay, now why are you trying to make yourself look
私が
suspicious?
罠部屋から離れなかった場合、渋谷さんはどうしたと言いますの？
Posh found a hole in my theory. Downtown's plan required Mystic to be alone. But what would her plan have been if she couldn't separate him from everyone else? I don't really understand why Posh left, so I can't really say anything. Renegade, who had been keeping silent this whole time, steps forward with a smug grin.
頑張ったご褒美助けてもらした
あなたには犯人が魔界さんを孤立させた方法がわかると言いますよ。
ああわかる
Renegade fishes a D-pad from his pocket, then waves it back and forth teasingly. Seeing this, Posh's face turns bright scarlet as she begins shouting at him in anger.
あなた、私の探偵デバイスを返しなさい。まさか、先
Oh,
ほど
did she
盗
get
ん
a
だの
message
はあ
then?
なたでしたの？
先ほど盗んだ
Or was it stolen? And that's why she ran away. Posh quickly covers her mouth with regret. Her reaction makes it obvious that this wasn't the first time her D-pad had been stolen. Considering her usual horror, I can imagine it's difficult for her to admit such a thing.
ほらねこうして探偵デバイスを盗んでしまえば彼女を外へ追いやるくらいわけない
Well, if it's something as little as that, then it certainly can be done with ease.
魔界探偵は死ぬ直前に探偵デバイスに連絡をしていたそこでデバイスをなくしていることに気づいた彼女はどうするかな
And you would have to know the personality of them in order to do such a thing, which I guess downtown could effortlessly do.
デバイスを探すために部屋から飛び出すでしょうね
I hate to admit it, but Posh's rueful expression proves that Renegade's theory is spot on. Her actions have been manipulated, as had everything.
無能君の言う通り人間の行動なんてちょっとした工夫でいくらでも誘導できてしまうコミュニケーションの達人の渋谷ちゃんなら造作もないだろうね
Well, I think we basically got everything out the way.
俺は無能君の推理を支持するよあとは観客に徹するから頑張って渋谷ちゃんを口説き落としてくれ
True to his word, Renegade steps back. I turn to address downtown once again. This time I'll definitely get her to confess.
反論があるなら言ってよ渋谷さん僕はこの島に来てからずっと君に助けられてきた
I'll give you one shot here.
僕自身だってこの推理が間違っていればいいって思ってるちゃんと本心を
I'm
正
sorry,
直
bro.
に話してほし
Her
いんだ
reactions have been proof that she killed Mystic.
証拠はマニキュアで毒殺とか想像力すごいね。でも結局証拠がなかったら全部妄想じゃん。グダグダグダグダ妄想を語られるのはもうたくさん。そんなに言うなら証拠を見せてみなよ。うちがやったっていう証拠をさ。なんなら今ここでうちの爪を調べてみる？先輩の言う通りなら毒の反応が残ってるはずだよね。
Was that what we went into the bathroom to do?
いや
Ah,
残ってるは
it
ずが
must have
ない
been.
バトラコトキシンは猛毒だいくらつけ爪の上だからってそう
I
長時
see,
間
I
つけっぱ
see.
なしにするのは危
So
険
that's
す
where
ぎ
the
る
bathroom thing comes in. She went over there to get it off.
じゃあ証拠ないじゃん。先輩の推理は結局
Oh.
全部妄
But
想
actually, I
って
do
こ
have
とにな
evidence.
るね。
In fact, it's only you who could have done this because of that. Okay, so timeline events is this. Over the past couple of days, you've been manipulating our decisions psychologically. You made all the doors uneven and crooked to give it a sense that it's poor craftsmanship. You made a block to stop the door from shutting to conceal the fact that it could automatically shut by itself. Also, the fact that you've been getting close to people has made them naturally less suspicious whenever you do that. You installed a habit of pinning your nails in front of everyone during meal times, so it wouldn't be suspicious if you started pinning your nails either. So then as for the murder, you simply had to just paint your nails with a deadly poison next to somebody. You would have to ransack the fridge, get ice, and then you'd have to replace the block with ice. And then all you have to do is simply stab the guy with your nail, walk out of there, perfect alibi. And then you just have to get Pasha's D-pad out of the way, which is very easily done. And then once that happens, you got yourself the perfect crime. But of course, right after that, I suppose you'd have to go to the bathroom, wouldn't you, to wash it all off. In what, the toilet, was it?
でも君が毒を処理した証拠は掴んであるよ毒の処理の前にシャワーを浴びに2階へ上がった僕と遭遇したのが
Yep.
運の尽きだったね
Downtown was hurrying somewhere to dispose of the poison. She was headed to the toilets.
魔界さんに毒を与え終えた渋谷さんは
I don't even have to look at the
すぐに
evidence.
トイレに向か
I
って
know it already.
つけ爪ごと毒をトイレに流して処理したんだ。
You gotta flush. Why did I say wash it? It's a fake nail. He already said that. That's my bad. But yeah, she flushed it down the toilet.
その後リビングに現れた君には人差し指のつけ爪が欠けていた。
Was there any visual indication that a nail was missing?
あの時は疑問に思わなかったけど、あれはきっとトイレに行く前に僕と鉢合わせて会話していたせいでつけ爪をつけ直す時間がなくなったんだ
Oh,
よ
I
ね。
see. So in essence, we basically completely proved that she's the killer. In fact, I would say that it's undeniable at
本
this
当は
point.
トイレでつけ爪をつけ直す予定だった。でも監視カメラの映像を見ないとアリバイを作れないから。毒のつい
実際トイレの水からはバトラコトキシンが検出されているわ。と渋谷ちゃん、何か弁明はあるかしら。
Actually, no. Death sentence immediately, guys. I mean, come on now.
出ない。
No, you crazy.
つけ爪は外れてないって言ってんの。言いがかりはやめてよね。うちのつけ爪が外れていたことを証言できる人、無能先輩以外にいるの？いなくない？いないよね。
Like, theoretically, are you trying to say that your nail could have been, like, taken by someone else and stabbed, or are you saying the nail couldn't have been the murderer in the first place? No, so what is this with, like, we need to have 100% proof here? We do not. This is more than enough. It doesn't matter if it's, like, 70, 80, or 90. Like, what, if it's not 100%, it doesn't matter? He shouldn't have the armor, but he shakes his head vigorously. Ah, shoot. I guess Book wouldn't be the only one that would know.
ほら、証言者は無能先輩だけじゃん。そんなのいくらでもイチャモンつけられるっつ
But
うの。
Bookworm's asleep right now, so it's not going to be very helpful.
監視カメラにつけ爪が外れてたうちの姿でも映ってたの？そうでもないなら言いがかりとかマジやめてよね。
Downtown suddenly moves towards me with a ferocious look on her face. She's desperately trying to talk her way out of this, but there's only one more step I need to take to refute her. There's no time to use up. If my count alone will suffice, I know someone who will. The person best memory of the Detective Alliance. And that person would be Bookworm Detective. I'm about to contact the girl in question via D-pad when her voice interrupts.
ねえ、黙っちゃってどうしたの？自慢の妄想はネタ切れ？
And with this, it's about to be checkmate,
決
isn't
定
it?
的な証拠が出せないなら、もうこの話は。私が証言します。と、少女は旧敵を
Mortal
睨み
adversary. I mean, I guess this is the person who killed your adoptive father, so you know what? Yeah. Let's do a little bit more than mortal adversary. How about pure hatred?
文学ちゃん、どうして？
Bookworm wears the usual calm, unaffected aura, having slipped away any traces of weakness. Her adoptive father, Mr. Detective, was killed in this very room. Simply entering it must have been Simply entering it must have been unimaginably difficult.
文学さん大丈夫？話なら外でも聞けるからこの部屋は。
なめないでください。私も探偵です。事件の真相に迫る証拠を胸の内に抱えたまま。
I didn't even contact her yet. She just walked in with that dramatic timing.
と、少女は口角を吊り上げてみせた。
証拠？上等じゃん。どんな証拠を入手したっていうわけ？
Okay, your composure is faltering way too much
今日
downtown.
私はあなたに2度会っています。今朝の朝食の際と事件直後、後者の時、私は確かに記憶しました
Well,
よ。
well.
今朝は統
Would
一感
you
があって綺
look
麗だっ
at
たそ
that?
の
Where
右
is
手
her
の
thumb at? I'm sorry, I'm looking at her
人差
pen
し
right
指
now.
の
I do
つ
not
け
see
爪が
see
外れ
your
ているこ
thumb.
とをね。
She has like 4 fingers. Where could the thumb be at?
少女は確信を告げた。
Yeah, you have a thumb on your other hand, but like, where's your thumb at? There it is.
きっと何かの見間違いじゃん。
I didn't look at the image at flash because it flashed way too quickly. Was her nail actually missing there though? Did I like not notice that character detail before? Also, yeah, downtown would not. I'm not sorry. Shoot, Bookworm would not mistake that. Obviously, she is the best member in the Detective Alliance. One of the best members in the entire
私の
world.
記憶力の高さは周知の通り。見間違いなどありません。と、少女は即答する。
文学さんを自室まで運んだのもついでに物陰かどこかに隠れて 付け爪をつけ直すことが目的だったのかもしれないね。
So essentially, if the case of two eyewitness accounts, one being from me and one being from the person with the best memory in this area, it is suffice it to say that you are the murderer
監視カメ
here.
ラはごまかせても人の目はごまかせない。もう言い逃れはできないよ、渋谷さん。
Okay, so our first action here should be immediately restraining her. We don't know if she has any tricks up her sleeve, okay? So, I mean, like, actually, we do not know if she has any tricks up her sleeve. So, at the end of the sentence, armor brother come forward and like, just grab her. We gotta tie her up, and then we can just tell him the fanfare. Downtown lets out a miserable groan. She isn't defending herself. Now's my chance to recap the events and press her for confession.
透明人間殺人事件。この事件は島へ訪れた瞬間から。
Yeah, this case has been boiling down to a lot of manipulations.
まず渋谷さんは事前に自らの性格や特徴をアピールすることで付け爪にマニキュアを塗る癖や過剰なスキンシップをやりがちな性格を僕らに印象付けた。
I'm kind of vibing with this music though.
さらに自分のコミュニケーション能力を生かして2階の扉は立て付けが悪いんだと誤認させた上で学部屋にトリックの要であるつっかえ棒を用意することに成功。
Hey, yeah, keep going to piano,
理想
sir.
的な状態で今日を迎えた君は氷入りの魔法瓶を懐に忍ばせつつ隠し通路を発見しそうな魔界さんのそばで好機を伺った。そして隠し通路が見つかった瞬間いつものスキンシップに見せかけて毒が塗られた爪を魔界さんに突き刺した。
Dang, unfortunate for Mystic, bro.
毒を与えられたなんて
But I guess there was quite literally nothing that he could have done against that. Even if you were extremely cautious, you wouldn't be able to do
つっか
anything
え
like
棒を
that.
氷と差し替えれば犯行は完了だ。きっと氷の草はいくつかバリエーションを用意して受けるまでの時間を毒の回る時間に合わせたんだ。
Then I guess this was, man, see, the time is kind of weird, because how long did it possibly take for that? Because I woke up, I took a shower, and then I went down, and then I found that the fridge had been ransacked, and then we watched cameras, and then we got the message from Mystic. So it's supposed to be like a very short time from that. I'm just not getting a full grasp of. I guess like my grasp of time is kind of being my undoing here, in terms of like envisioning it.
あとはトイレで付け爪を処理して付け直せば証拠も隠滅できたはずだったけどトラブルが起きる。それはトイレの前で僕と遭遇してしまったことだ。ここで予定より時間を使ってしまった渋谷さんはリビングでアリバイを作ることを優先して一時的に付け爪が外れた
It's
状
kind
態
of funny
で
that
僕らの前に
Incompetent
現れた。
has been completely messing up the killer every single time. In the case of Senior Detective, my survival was also the same thing. Me being in the shower was also completely screwing over the killer. Incompetent's very existence is a paradox to killers.
事件の犯人は透明人間だったんじゃない。コミュニケーション能力と自分に対して周囲が抱くイメージを見事に生かした巧妙なトリックによって殺意と狂気を見えなくしていただけだったんだ。
That's quite a monstrous way to kill, isn't it?
以上この事件
Your entire personality is faked.
疑問があるなら言ってくれ渋谷さん。
That's basically it. You know, it's very simple when it's spelled out like that. It's in a very concise and straightforward way that makes it extremely believable. I mean, this is written pretty well. I do quite enjoy that because you can actually figure it out on your own, while with just the evidence. Like once you know what's downtown, once you consider the evidence, it will just immediately click into place. There's a long, pregnant pause. Then as if shattering the silence.
参った参った完全に無能先輩にしてやられたわ。
All right, capture her. Get her.
そううちこそが魔界探偵を殺した透明人間の正体だよ。迷惑かけてごめんね。
With her usual carefree attitude, Downtown finally confesses to the crime. Alright, capture her. At last, Downtown confesses to the murder of Mystic Detective. Without a hint of hesitation, she continues on, bubbly as ever.
でどうすんの？殺人鬼だったうちの将軍はどうなるわけ？ロープで縛ったりする？
Good
ちな
idea.
みに無能先輩の推理通りうちは毒マニキュアが得意技だから両手を自由にするのはおすすめしないかな。油断したらぶっ殺しちゃうよ。
A possibility that I have considered multiple times that there could be more than one killer on this island, working with the quartering duke. So, for example, what if downtown isn't the quartering duke herself, but she's simply working with the quartering duke in conjunction, and she's not actually the quartering duke?
ああそうだ。もしみんなが望むなら毒薬の扱い方のレクチャーとかも。
We get the picture already.
けんじゃねえぞてめえ。
Rowdy lunges towards downtown, her hand clenched tight. We need to tire her out, bro. I grab her hand quickly, narrowly intercepting the blow. Had it been even a second later, Rowdy's fists would have been pummeled downtown. Which also, maybe she's like...
止めるなよ無能の兄さん。こいつは魔界のおっさんを殺したってのに。
渋谷さんは今も毒を持っているかもしれないんだ。
Yeah, exactly.
気持ちはわかるけど挑発に乗るのは危険だよ。まずは冷静に渋谷さんの話を聞こう。
分かったよ兄さん。
You calling me boss?
焦って悪かった。
I mean, hey, I'll accept. Hey, you know what? After solving this dilemma, I will gladly take the position of boss for you. In fact, give me a 7-figure salary, please.
渋谷さん、社畜さんから聞いたよ。親友を八崎子に殺されたんだ。
Yeah, right. I was thinking, you know, it could, like, the quartering duke has been up to some stuff.
今回の犯行もそれに関連しているんじゃないのか。
Yeah, what the heck, man?
八崎校の仲間なのか。
まだうちのことを信頼してくれるんだね。ほんとありえないくらいお人よしだね。
Miyuki, was that your friend that got killed?
先輩を見てると死んだみゆきを思い出しちゃうよ。本当に他人に優しくてビビリなくせに変なところ強情で、うちみたいなゲスを信頼してくれるとっても都合のいい人。
Did you kill her?
渋谷さん。
Downtown laughs in a deep, unfamiliar tone, a smirk pulling at the corner of her lips. It's as if her usual bubbly persona had been murked in darkness, steadily sinking deeper and deeper into the murky depths.
うちの親友が八崎校のせいで死んだのはマジだよ。でも別に恨んじゃいないし。
Okay, so you're not the Duke. I mean, yeah. Okay.
だっていつもうちにおせっかいを焼いてばかりの鬱陶しい子だったもん。死んでくれてせいせいしたっつうか、つっかえ棒がなくなった気分だったね。しかも八崎校に誘われるがまま人を殺してみてびっくり。探偵よりも全然スリリングで。
Alright, yeah, throw her into the water, bro. It's over.
やめられ。
スリリング。そんなことで人を殺すなんて何を考えてるんだよ。
I don't know, maybe Renegade could sympathize just a little bit.
はいはい正論をつ。自分が最低な人間だとか分かってるっつーの。人を殺しちゃいけない。命をもてあそんじゃいけない。自ら命を絶っちゃいけない。耳が腐るほど聞いてきた言葉だけどさ、誰かを殺さなきゃ生きていけない人間はどうすりゃいい？
そんな人間いるわけないだろ。
I mean,
いるんだよ。
really now?
うちがそうだったようにね。うちは生まれつき生きてる感覚が全然なくてさ、周りが静かだと不安が膨らむからいつも誰かと話してたの。だけどね、目の前で誰かが死ぬと胸がドキドキしてズキズキしてキュンキュンして、研究棟で山積みになってた死体、あれを積み上げた時は
Okay,
マ
so
ジで上がったな。
You were being so like that's crazy. Okay, so you don't have to kill people. I guess you could just be a detective for that sort of reason. I guess like Renegade would be somewhat the same. You know what I mean?
あれだけの数を君みたいな少女がそんなありえない。
Oh wait, I think I read that a little bit wrong. I thought she was like piling them in there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Shut up, workaholic. You're the quartering duke, so I mean, I feel like it's a little bit bad of you to say this.
てけなめんなって。隙を見て施設内に毒入りの花瓶を設置して。
Dang, you had her just a poison vase in the facility.
うちの合図一つで悲鳴のオーケストラが出来上がり、気分はまるで指揮者だったよ。久しぶりに深く呼吸した気分を味わえたね。
That's cool and all that,
どう
but
してそれほど平然
we're
と
gonna
笑
put
っ
you
て
in
いられる
prison now.
目は痛まないのか。
そりゃ殺した時はさすがに胸がチクリとしたよ。あれだけの数を一気に殺したのはさすがに初めて
I don't think that's what he's talking about,
だ。でも
bro.
結局何人殺したって他人は他人じゃん。うちが守りたい人はこの世にただ一人だけ。それ以外の命はマジ死ぬほどどうでもいいんだわ。仲良くしてた研究員のみんなでも好感を持ってたマカイちゃんでもね。
She speaks as if she's having the time of her life. That unsettling smile, that bubbly voice. It's impossible to think it's all just a facade. I wish I could believe that it was, but here she is, amiable as ever, the same downtown I've always known. As much as I'd prefer otherwise, I can't avert my eyes from the true nature of the girl before me.
じゃあどうして。
I liked Mystic. I can't help but utter the question I desperately need to know the answer to.
どうして落ち込んだ僕を励ましてくれたんだよ。この事件だって自分が犯人なくせに手伝ってくれたじゃないか。この3日間渋谷さんはずっと僕たちを手助けしてくれてたじゃないか。君の嫌いな友達が僕に似てるって言うなら裏切りなんて余計に信じられないよ。一体どこまでが演技だったのさ。本当のことを教えてよ。
Downtown remains silent after a long pause. She lets out a sigh.
バカただの気まぐれだっつうの。ぶっ
Okay.
ちゃけ
That's
今
not a
回の
good
事件
one.
は狂気さえバレなきゃ言い逃れする自信があったからね。無駄な努力を続ける先輩の背中をちょっぴり後押ししたくなっただけ。まさか自分に気があるとか勘違いしてた？もしそうなら残念でした。みんなから愛された渋谷探偵ちゃんは最初から敵だったのです。
ざれ言はもう結構ですわ。それよりも
Boulder Dash.
なぜ魔界さんを殺したのか白状なさい。
I mean, she killed Mystic because he found the secret
10
entrance,
人
right?
以上もいる私たちの中でなぜ彼だけを殺したんですの？
動機はシンプル。用済みになったからだよ。
Okay, now what is that supposed to mean?
用済みですって。
実はうちらもこの館の隠し通路の場所を知りたかったんだよね。館中の花瓶だって別に殺すつもりじゃなくて君らを焦らせるために設置しておいたんだよ。誰かが死んだら死んだで仕方ないって思ってたけどね。
でも赤井さんはみんなに隠し通路を伝える前に死んだ。君の目論見は失敗に終わってるじゃないか。
Interesting.
残念。実はね、うちだけは罠部屋を出る前に
Wait,
魔界
what?
探偵から隠し通
You
路
know
の
about
場所を
wait, you know about the
聞いて
secret
るのね。
entrance?
それ
The
が
secret passage? That's crazy. Tell us right
だか
now.
らもう用済み。必死の努力は敵を手助けする結果に終わって水の泡ってわけ。
渋谷探偵。
文学さん落ち着いて。
I try to talk down Bookworm, who looks ready to leap at Downtown's throat. I can't believe Downtown got Mystic to tell her the location of the hidden passage. It must have been during that hug, right before she fled. The cameras didn't pick up sound, plus there was a blind spot. We'd been played all this time.
冷蔵庫を荒らして餓死させたり毒殺したり事故に見せかけて罠部屋へ閉じ込めたり。あんたらを殺す方法なんていくらでもあるんだよ。八つ崎港によって死んだ老子探偵やうちに殺された研究員のみんなや魔界探偵みたいに
The Duke
殺
killed
そうと思えば
Senior,
いくら
huh?
でも殺せる。君らが生きてるのはうちらに都合がいいからなんだよ。
Ah, this is unfortunate. So it's like what I thought. So there is the Duke and a subordinate. All we got rid of was the
八
subordinate
つ
right
崎港
now.
の手のひらの上で転がされていたことがよーくわかったかな。とっても良い子な探偵同盟の
Everyone
み
goes
ん
quiet.
な。
All along, the enemy's goal was to find the hidden passageway. No wonder the focus wasn't on killing us. That was never the intention to begin with. I berate myself of every fiber of my being for not noticing sooner.
君は隠し通路の場所を知っているんだろう。なら話は簡単だ。
Yeah, we gotta use some torture, guys. All right,
無理
but
やりにでも場所を吐かせてやる。容赦しないから覚悟するといい。
Hey,
渋谷探偵。
his voice is kind of shaking there.
地味なおっさんのくせにめちゃくちゃかっこいいこと言うじゃん。うちが脳みそ空っぽなら惚れちゃいそうだよ。ま、 もう手遅れなんだけどね。
As she speaks, Downtown reaches into her sleeve and some kind of liquid splashes onto the floor. Oh shoot. Within seconds, white steam begins rising from the ground.
この化学反応、皆さん
Yeah.
ください。渋い。さすが科学ちゃん、いい勘をしてるじゃん。
Shoot, are you gonna
早
kill
く部
yourself?
屋から出ていかないとあんたら全滅だよ。まあ隠し通路を発見しない限りどうせ時間の問題だけどね。
Holy crap.
皆さん絶対にガスを吸わないでください。一吸いでもしたら
How the heck are you
後遺症
speaking
が残
without
るかもしれま
breathing?
せん。逃げなきゃ、早く逃げなきゃ。
Can I use my Geoment? The residual what's it called? Residual thought? The conversation between Mystic and Mystic and Downtown?
リーダーである私についていらっしゃい。
I'm glad we can all have a full conversation without breathing in anything. Posh rushes out of the room, blazing the path forward. As I attempt to follow her, I hear a certain someone's voice echoing through my head.
気にするな。同志の命を救うのは当然だろう。だが、これだけは覚えておいてくれ。人間の恐怖心はいつだって真実をぼやかしてしまう。
I guess the question is this poison
私も
gas?
かつて恐怖心にとらわれ、大きな失敗を犯した。だからこそ今では、超自然的なオカルトじみた事件にも立ち向かえるよう知識を磨いている。
So
一見打開できない状況にも必ず巧妙
I
を
gotta
指す。
calm down and
探偵にとって何より
find
大
my
切なのは
solution here.
恐怖に抗い。
焦っちゃダメだ。こういう時こそ冷静に
Why does
真実を見極め
Downtown
ないと。
look so like weird right now? I'm almost as trying to convince myself.
なんで逃げないわけ？マジで死ぬよ、無能先輩。
殺すつもりにしてはやり方が露骨すぎると思ったんだ。まるで部
Yeah.
屋から逃げ出せって言ってるみたいじゃないか。
In fact, I think this makes sense. I think her objective here is she's trying to make a bluff, essentially, that she's trying to kill us all so we can empty the room. Then what she would do is go down the secret passage and put traps along the way, such as poison, so we can't cross it. And then, I guess, block off the other side of it. So you're trying to make your escape,
僕らの
essentially.
逃げ道はどうせ隠し通路しかない。そんな僕らをこの部屋から追い出そうとするってことは、
That could only mean that the poison gas is fake. Oh my god.
僕らの逃げ道はどうせ隠し通路しかない。そんな僕らをこの部屋から追い出そうとするっ
What,
て
the
こと
poison
は、
gas is real? Okay, cool. Okay, no, that makes sense, actually. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. Detective literally said, oh, don't breathe in the poison, otherwise it's going to have long-lasting effects. And yet here we are, talking whole yapatrons here. Anyway, there's a mechanism in this room.
この部屋に仕掛けがあるってことだ。魔界さんがこの部屋を調べるのにこだわっていたことからも、それはよくわかる。
You know what's really surprising about the dialogue option is that it's so insanely obvious there's a mechanism that I didn't even consider that it needed to be stated. That's actually crazy. Okay, so it's not a bluff. It's a real poison, I guess. Ooh. So what she's trying to do is get us all out so she can get in the passage by herself. I guess that makes sense.
先輩って
So I
想
just gotta
像
find
力
it.
豊かだね。それでどうすればこの部屋に隠し通路が開くのかな、教えてよ。
いや、この部屋に隠し通路はないと思う。
Oh, well, that's... well, I guess I was right. Look at
魔
that.
界さんは罠部屋ではなくて、リビングに集まるよう指示を出していたからね。罠部屋で仕掛けを見つけたのに、その真下のリビングに集まる理由。
Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm kind of...
罠部屋の仕掛けを解くことで、隠し通路が開くのは、
I wonder. I gotta use all my brain power. Ooh. I did it.
そう、リビングだ。隠し通路は罠部屋の仕掛けによって、リビングに出来上がる仕様だったんだよ。
Okay, so that's... Be that as that may, why would she try to empty the room? If the mechanism... I thought it'd be like she was gonna try to escape by herself and then, you know, trap it. So, like, what even is the point? She's emptying the room, yeah, sure, but, like, we're just gonna come back. Unless she's
そ
trying
し
to
て罠部屋の仕
destroy the
掛けといったら
mechanism.
一つしか考えられない。リビングに隠し通路が出来上がる条件は、
This I don't know. The trap is... Okay, if the door is closed, the trap is active. So this feels kind of weird, but the trap is active. It can only be
罠の作動中だ。隠し通路はおそらくこの部屋の罠が作動している間だけ開通する仕様だったんだ。
that makes sense
だから
actually.
こそ君はさっさと逃げるように言ったんだね。まさかこの状況でリビングに向かおうとする人はいないから。部屋から出してしまえば誰も隠し通路を見つけられる人はいなくなる。やけになったと思わせながら君はまた僕らを演技でコントロールしようとしてみせたんだ。
I guess if you consider all of our actions as trying to manipulate us, it makes a lot of sense.
渋谷さん。
What a clear-headed explanation and thought process.
ご名答。この罠まで見破るなんてやるじゃん、無能先輩。
So, I mean, I guess downtown was trying to get us to scatter, but...
マジでこの数日でびっくりするくらい成長したよね。いや、こんなことなら手助けしなきゃよかったわ。うちの最大の失策だね。
If it only activates when the spikes are active, isn't that, like, super weird? Since the door is closed by itself, and when it opens... that's weird. With a carefree smile, downtown laughs as we peek, the room continues to fill with gas. I'm feeling dizzy. I may have already inhaled some of it. There really isn't any time to spare.
話はいいから君も一緒に隠し通路へ逃げよう。渋谷さん、君だってここで死ぬ気はないんだろ。
干渉うっざ。うちの事情も知らないくせに黙っててよ。
君の目的は知らない。だけどここまでの悲劇を引き起こさなきゃいけない何かがあったことはわかるよ。ホームズさんを失った時君が僕を支えてくれたみたいに今度は僕が君を支えるよ。だから一緒に行こう、渋谷さん。
And also, if you're not the Court of Duke, I guess I can forgive you maybe a little bit. Ooh. I mean, I don't think interrogating you about the Duke's identity would be, you know, getting anywhere because you probably don't know.
どこまであの子に似てんだよ。
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! This is the thing in my vision. Oh no! Downtown covers her mouth and coughs, and behind her hand, blood begins to drop. You know what this means? It means that the people who I see die aren't necessarily cleared from my suspect list. Ah, crap.
渋谷さん、早く逃げないと。本当に。
Ah, no, she's cooked, man. It's over. I reach out, but the poisonous cloud surrounding her has already gotten too thick to approach. She'll die if we don't do anything soon.
バカだね。吸っただけでもヤバいガスが肌についたらもう助かんないに決まってんじゃん。因果応報ってやつっしょ。殺人鬼にふさわしい死に様だね。ふざけんなよ渋谷。
Oh, are we gonna change the
渋谷
fate?
殿、早くこちらへ来るのだ。
武装さん、ヤマトさん。
I thought the two had gone ahead, but here they are next to me, calling to downtown with all their might.
てめえは最低なことをした。報いを受けて当然だ。だけどな。
I guess the thing about the future that I changed is that I got these two on my side now, thanks to me saving their life. If I didn't do that, I think I would die here with
死んじま
downtown.
ったら終わりだろうが。死ぬことは償いにならねえぞこの野郎。
ヤマト殿の言う通りだ。
Can we stop having a conversation, please, bro? The gas is
解
still
毒剤
taking
だって
effect.
作れるかもしれないぞ。早くこちらへ来るのである。
二人の言う通りだよ、渋谷さん。まだ死ぬかどうかなんてわからない。最後まで生きることを諦めちゃダメだ。早くこっちへ来てよ。
I mean, you killed Mystic, but I guess it was on the Duke's order. So you know what? I can lessen my hatred towards you a little bit until we find out who really was behind Mystic's, like, the entire thing. The Recording Duke. I don't even care who the Recording Duke is. You know what? Workaholic, you're next, bro. You're on the chopping block.
先輩。
Oh my god, can we like, go right now? For the first time, utter confusion shows through Detective's carefree facade. Facade.
なんだよ。うちはあんたたちを裏切って傷つけてなんで見捨ててくれないんだよ。なんで助けようとしてくれるんだよ。
It really does not matter. We need to skedaddle.
追求したって仕方がない。今必要なのはこれからどうするかを考えることだ。僕が自分を責めている時に 君が言ってくれた言葉だよ、渋谷さん。君が犯した罪のことなんて後で話せばいい。これからどうするかを話すためにも早くこっちへ来てよ、渋谷さん。
Downtown cackles fitfully. The tone of her laughter has shifted, utterly devoid of its former sweetness, almost as if she's mocking herself.
ちゃんだな。泣きたくなるくらい甘ちゃんだよ。
渋谷さん。
Blood streams from her eyes now, like tears runs down her cheeks.
そんな甘ちゃん揃いだからいいようにされちゃうんだっつうの。今のあんたたちじゃあのイカレ野郎には絶対に勝てないね。
Can we go?
頑張ったご褒美にちょっとだけヒント。うちの友達が八つ崎港のせいで死んだことも、うちがこの手で魔界探偵やこの
I mean,
島のみんなを
that's obvious. That's obvious.
全部つながってるの。
Like, this is obvious, man. I know
八
this.
つ崎港のせいで老子探偵は死んだ。魔界探偵はうちが殺した。そして今からうちも死ぬ。
Oh my god, so it was like a suicide blast attack for whatever reason, bro. Like, come on now, why?
その意味をしっかり考える。
I don't know.
何を言ってるんだよ。生きることを諦めちゃダメだ。他の誰が責めたって僕が君を守るから。だから早くこっちへ。
最後までうっざいな。本当にうざすぎ。でもね、もう一度あの子に会えたみたいで悪くない気分だったよ。うちが言えたことじゃないけどさ。
Oh, come on, bro. What is happening right now?
死ぬのって
Oh.
ずっと
Oh man, the blood going out of the eye.
渋谷さん。
無能殿、これ以上近づくのはまずいのである。
Armor stops me as I attempt to run to downtown, who is now collapsed on the ground. It's obvious I'm too late. It doesn't matter if I run to her now, I won't be able to save her. But still, I can't bear leaving her in this room by herself.
行くぜ無能の兄さん。
Oh my, come on, bro. Come on. I'm pretty sure, earlier I said, quite literally, oh, I don't care who killed Mystic. They're not kidding. I don't care who it was. I'm not gonna care. And that here I am, caring. So, you know, that's throwing a wrench into my plans over there. Thank you, writers of this game. But you know what? I can delude myself by saying it wasn't actually, you know, her completely all the way directly. The Duke is messing with people, making all these people go murder. So you know what? I will now say in a way of copium. Oh, well now, whoever the Duke is, I don't care. I won't forget the Duke. I won't care about the Duke. We'll just say murder. Because you know what? I mean, I can't help but feel a little bit sad for Downtown's demise, even if she killed my goat. I hate everything about this. Roddy grabs me by the scruff and holds me towards the exit by force.
大和さん、渋谷さんをあのままには。
あいつは最後に言ったぜ。生き残れってな。
Ah, yeah, sure thing,
あい
buddy.
つの発言は嘘ばっかりだったかもしれねえが、あれだけは本心だろ。兄さんは最後の最後に本当の渋谷を引き出したのさ。あいつの分まで生きようぜ、兄さん。あいつが考えられなかったこれからのことを俺たちで考えるんだ。
ありがとう。
Dang, bro, she was redeemable. Like, actually. Okay, she just killed, like, a couple dozen people, though. She killed, like, a lot of people. So, you know what, maybe not. Maybe I'm going a little bit too far with that. But you know what, I don't care at this point. With that, we leave the trap room. Just as I had deduced earlier, the door begins to shut the moment I let go of it.
じれったい。このままでは毒ガスがすぐに漏れ出てきてしまう。手動で閉めるのである。
Oh, I see.
問題はそれよりも隠し通路の場所がわからんことだぜ。このまま下に降りたっていずれ毒ガスが洋館中に広がって死んじまうだろ。
It's fine. I was all like, wait a second, how are we gonna get the passage open if we be in the trap? You know, to be in the trap, we have to be in the trap. First of all, it was held open by something. The doors used to be closed, so if we can close from the outside.
そうだ、隠し通路だ。
As I watched the door shut, I suddenly recalled the whereabouts of this hidden passage. I hypothesized that it would open up in the living room, but only while the trap was active, which means closing this door.
今のうちに1階に降りよう、2人とも。
待つのだ無能殿。まだ扉を閉めていないのだぞ。
閉めなくていいよ。むしろ閉めちゃダメなんだ。このままゆっくりと閉じるのがいいんだよ。
どういうことだよ。毒ガスが漏れ出てきちまうぞ。
大丈夫、漏れ出しても心配ないんだ。だって隠し通路の場所はもう分かったんだからね。
You know, so did I miss something? Because he lied about there being a secret passage, or he lied about Holmes saying there was a secret passage. But do you actually know there was a secret passage? Because, like, otherwise, did we just, like, will a secret passage into, like, existence here? I know it's been, like, mentioned a whole lot, but it's kind of, like, insane.
もう早く逃げろって言ったのに、毒を除染するのってとっても大変なんですよ。
Enough of that. We're escaping from this mansion post-haste. Okay, I guess we're apologizing. But we need to get out of here, guys. I quickly gathered everyone in the living room where we used squeaky cleaning, a spraying friend Techie made to sanitize ourselves. Oh, that's awfully convenient. The fact that Techie even had decontamination equipment was a testament to his reliability.
さて無能君、私たち全員をリビングに集めて一体どうしたんだい？
Any second now, guys. Any second.
先
Any
ほどから
second now.
私が申し上げている通り、もう外へ逃げるほかありませんわ。この屋敷は換気扇
That is a stupid idea. What are we talking about?
このままでは毒で全員何万ダムですわ。
Don't worry, guys.
それを言うなら
Any second now.
と少女がスパッとツッコミを入れた。
Oh my god. Insane statement. A number of the detectives shoot frustrated looks at me. I can hardly blame them. It would be one thing for Holmes to do this, but I'm the lowest ranked detective here. Not to mention I've gathered everybody in one spot while toxic gas is threatening to kill us. They want to have an ocean of complaints. But first of all, I do want to say with the deaths of both Mystic and also Downtown, my rank has now moved up 3 spots. I am now ranked number 97 instead of 100. That's something. But I can't just let this conversation stop here.
説明が後になってごめんなさい。でももうしばらくすればわかりますよ。このリビングこそ隠し通路が隠されていた場所だったんです。
Yeah, it's right in here, guys. Oh yeah, wait for it.
この部屋ならすでに徹底的に調べましたが、何も見つかりませんでしたよ。
Yeah, well guess what? You suck.
少女は
You're awful. I'm better.
当然なんだ。
Actually, I guess Mystic is, because he's the goat.
隠し通路はわずかな時間にしか開かれない限定的なものだからね。
How did Mystic even figure it out anyway? That's like very
困った
astute.
ように首をかしげる。
もったいぶりすぎですわ。早く答えを教えなさい。上流階級は我慢が苦手なのですから。
答えはこの上の部屋で罠が起動している時間だけです。僕にも場所は分かりませんが、よく目を凝らしてみてください。
Oh, you're going.
無能君見つけた。暖炉の中に通路が開通しているよ。
I mean, the fireplace is a very stereotypical way for it to open up. I look at where Rodolfo's pointing and see that the hearth of the fireplace has shifted, revealing a path that leads underground.
でかしたぜ、飛躍の兄さん。早速降りてみようぜ。
We gotta go single file.
人の残りが全然しない。とっても長い間誰も使っていなかったようね。
なるほど。この部屋のすぐ上は罠部屋。罠に連動して起動する仕掛けがあっても不思議じゃない。社畜さんと僕は魔界さんが罠で死ぬ時にリビングにいたのに気づけなくてすみません。
Yeah, actually, that is actually kind of insane. Because you would think that I guess you would notice the fireplace opening up. It's very subtle. But workaholic was here as well. That's very interesting. Quartering Duke.
仕掛けの連動の可能性に気づいて初めて見える隠し通路とはなんとも凝った設計だよね。
すごい仕掛けだよ。例の一人でに閉じる扉もきっとこの隠し通路のための設
So you
計
had
なん
no
だ
time
と
to
思う。
rush down and go into it,
すぐに
I
閉じてし
guess.
まう扉だと隠し通路が開いている間にリビングへたどり着けない。扉が閉じるまで
Anyway,
に
you
猶
did
予
say it
があ
was
る
for a
からこ
limited
そ
time, so we
リ
actually
ビン
have
グの
got
変
to
化を
get
確認して
going like
隠し通路に気
now-ish.
づくことができるんだ。
はあ、よく考えられた設計であるな。
Yes, yes, very, very genius. Let's
そ
go.
のような奇妙な仕掛けを解明するとは、
How's armor gonna fit in
やっ
there?
ぱり
It feels like
無
it'd be a
能
very
道は
awkward
すごい
fit.
のである。
いや、魔界さんが気づいて僕たちに手がかりを残していてくれなかったら絶対に無理だったよ。僕らはまた魔界さんに助けられたんだ。
Thank you, Mystic. You know, I feel like Mystic would be very, very stoked if he was like, if someone could see his spirit, if he was like a ghost. That would be pretty cool. Trembling, Bookworm gently places her hand in mine. I squeeze it silently. Mystic was killed for figuring out how to uncover the hidden passage, but the information he left behind saved us all. Mystic was able to protect others until the end like a true detective.
よっしゃ、いつ通路が閉じちまうかわからねえんだ。俺が先陣を切ってやるぜ。待て、ヤマトさん、最初の地下通路みたいに罠があるかもしれないから。
Alright, then let Armor and Dolafo go in first. One by one, the detectives enter the passage through the fireplace, with Rowdy and Dolafo in the lead. Okay, I guess that, whatever. Only Bookworm, Armor, and I remain. Wait,
メンバー
really?
さん、一緒に行こ
She nods silently as I grip her hand, and we head to the passage as a pair. I thought Armor would go in like first. Armor, however, doesn't move with us.
すまない。少し野暮用を思い出したのである。
Do you know how insanely suspicious that sounds? You're digging the fireplace with us right now.
う。野暮用ってそんな時間ないよ。早く通路に入らなきゃ。
心配ご無用である。すでに通路の場所は分かったのだから、こじ開けてでも通ってみせるのである。
Okay, that's fair. Armor dashes out of the room. What could he possibly have to do at a time like this? It'd be really funny if Armor was the quartering Duke.
彼は無駄にタフですし、きっと大丈夫でしょう。通路の入り口につっかえ棒でもして先へ行きましょうと少女は先へ行くことを促した。
そうだね。
Alright, let's go, guys. We move again toward the passageway. There is a ladder fin that we can use to climb down. With Bookworm as my guide, I head down the ladder first. I move one rung at a time into the gloom. It's too dark to see it, and just as I proceed, downtown's dying face flashes in my mind. Oh my god, it's so
僕がもっとすごい探偵
much
だったら
loud steps.
渋谷さんを救えたのかな。
You know, Ideal Holmes, she's been like awfully quiet throughout the entire of that. I got like no house from home. That's great. Downtown died smiling without ever revealing her true self. She cheered me up when I was down. She showed pure rage against the quartering Duke, and she mocked her fellow detectives. Then, right before her death, she told me to make it out of here alive. I wonder if that had been the real Downtown. I never learned what issues she was dealing with, why she joined forces with the quartering Duke, or her true thoughts about her friend. My inadequacies leave me utterly disappointed in myself.
そう簡単に全てを知ることができたなら探偵はみんな廃業だよ、ワト君。
Yeah, but what's worrying is that, you know, my vision still came to pass. Downtown died in front of me in agony. It kind of makes me think that I'm actually not making any difference in trying to change things. I'm actually going the path that I'm supposed to be, which is leading to all these deaths. So it's kind of stressful. Holmes appears right next to me in the darkness, because you know, without my denouement powers, Downtown, there's no way I would have saw Downtown die. Downtown only died because we caught her. If I didn't have any denouement powers, if I didn't have Holmes share with me, we would not have caught Downtown. I guarantee you that much. So is the denouement accounting for the fact that I have the denouement? It's weird.
君はその力で渋谷君による探偵同盟の毒殺を阻止してみせた。訪れるはずだった悲劇を見事に覆
I'm sorry.
してみせた。
Unless the vision was more or less like everybody died in the poison, including Downtown, that would be I guess that would make sense because like we wouldn't know the mechanics around the the passageway, and I guess I wouldn't have like stopped and be like, oh wait, let me try to figure this
も
out.
っと自分を誇れ
I guess
バト
just
君
that little bit changed it.
私だけは君が多くの命を救ったことを知っているぞ。
でも渋谷さんは救えませんでした。あの時エンドシーイングさえ発動していれば毒で自殺することも防げたと思うんです。僕がもっと
君もこの先身をもって痛感することになるだろうが、いくら未来が見えたところで救えない者はいるんだよ、バト君。特にあのような突発的な自殺の場合は予知することも難しい。極論人間はいつでもどこでも
Yeah, so I
ど
guess
の
there
よう
was
にでも
really
自
not
らの
any
命を
way
絶
of
つ
seeing
こと
it.
ができるのだからな。
So ultimately, there was no saving downtown. At a heavy sigh at the overwhelming cruelty of reality. Once again, I made keenly aware of how this ability to get from homes is far from infallible.
だがバト君、渋谷君はただ死んだわけじゃない。八つ崎港事件のヒントを口にし、
I don't
君
know.
に生き残るよう伝えて死んでいった。
I don't know about that. It seemed kind of weird. Everything was connected with Quartering Duke, which is like, yeah, okay, okay. I know about that.
あれは間違いなく八つ崎港も予想外の展開のはずだ。きっとこの先真相を紐解く重要な手がかりになるだろう。自分を誇れ、ワト君。君は最後の最後で確かに渋谷君の心を救ってみせたんだ。
I don't know, this isn't that reassuring, but whatever.
さん
Thank you, Holmes. The letter ends at an all too familiar underground passage. The other detectives keep moving and hear their voices up ahead. It's like the same passage where I saw Psychic get slashed at, right? After hesitating for a while, Bookworm timidly descends the ladder.
よかった。無事に降りられたんだね。じゃあ行こうか、文学さん。
わざわざ待っていなくともよかったのに。
そう
余計な気遣いです。渋谷探偵のことといい、他人を気遣いすぎですよ。
Making a face.
少女は唇を尖らせた。
Bookworm puffs her cheeks, annoyed. Did I do something wrong? I feel bad, but no matter how angry she gets, I still would have waited for her. The answer why is
ごめ
clear.
んね、文学さん。だけど僕はできる限り誰かのそばで誰かと一緒に誰かのために行動できたらいいなって思うんだよ。
Without downtown, that definitely takes a hit to our investigative
で
abilities.
僕は一人じゃ何もできない無能探偵だから。
Like, it was literally her who gave me the name incompetent, wasn't it? Am I crazy? So yeah, bro, I got my name from a murderer. I guess I'll accept it, but we gotta get rid of the in part of that. Downtown was one of he literally just mentioned it. Downtown was one who gave me this name, and I'm going to stick to it, even if I can't do anything on my own. If I'm with someone else, I can show my worth. I have faith that I can be a detective like Downtown. Victim, Mr. Detective, culprit, Downtown Detective. Cause of death, bloody death in trap room. Sequence, Downtown, wore neurotoxins, nail polish, paralyzing Mystics to kill him with the trap. Despite betraying the Detective Alliance, Downtown shared a hint about the Quartering Duke. In the end, what happened between them? 70%. Good God. Can I... My contribution sucks! I'm just gonna end it here. I do want to say, I don't know how to get 100% in this. Do I have to, like... I mean, I know I hit a couple of things. Yeah, I guess because I got a couple of things wrong. Okay, my trust value... man, that's crazy. I mean, I'm probably gonna replay this by myself when I'm done with it just to get out the ultra trophies, so whatever, who cares. I guess that my goal for next chapter will be getting 100% on this because, I mean, yeah, bro. I definitely messed around with like, oh, can I click on ideal detective as a possible suspect? It's like, okay, bro, like, calm down. But anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. I do think it is gonna be very difficult to kill the Quartering Duke or catch the Quartering Duke, because Downtown, I mean, she's nothing compared to him apparently. So yeah, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. I mean, I did the entire investigation about Mystic, and then we did the entire subsequent explaining the situation, who could be the culprit, and I think it's something that the Quartering Duke was able to kill Senior, and even though we know how he killed Senior and what events he did, we still couldn't, get say who he was. But Downtown Detective, like a whole 3-day plot, we still figured it out. So yeah, Cory Duke is definitely on something, on some huge power. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Like and subscribe for some more process of elimination. Goodbye.